Do it. Oh, let's do it. Ain't no more Garcia Para. Hello, crypto world. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean. Coming at y'all again with another daily DeFi degenerate update. That's old school. Y'all know nothing about that old school. Also known as the DeFi Crypto Show. Now, we've been revamped here with the DeFi Crypto Show. We got a lot to do. And I'm trying to squeeze this into an hour. Some of y'all get tired of waiting, like, man, Money, I ain't waiting on you, Money. Oh, hey, listen, in due time, but y'all know about that. But the DeFi Crypto Show, how we're gonna, proceed going forward. It might be a little shock jockish. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do some clickbait because I'm gonna be real with you. That's the only thing some of y'all respond to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad but true. Y'all don't like actual subjects. Y'all want to hear the ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna make $1 million in a day. Like, that's what most of y'all want to hear. So I'm about to be the clickbait king. You know what I'm saying? But here today is not clickbait though. I really want to go through Richard Hart, kind of take some of y'all back. It's kind of sad, bro. I got myself to a point whereas I can't listen to some Pulsechans and Hexicans. I can't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I don't, I want to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the DeFi Crypto Show is here. It's not just to tell me my opinions and tell y'all to hold on. Like, it's more than that. For me, it's all about teaching you something, right? Because the stuff I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, the DeFi Crypto Show is built, to really put together all the stuff that me personally, as a DeFi user, as a DeFi degenerate, want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I don't apologize for that. But yeah, so we talking about Richard Hart today, but I'm taking a little turn from the show. Now, DeFi is cool, but one thing I've been seeing, because I watch everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to y'all. Shout out to, listen, go subscribe to a crypto, especially a DeFi influencer, bro. There's no reason not to. I keep trying to tell y'all, you're not going to get information, just by, no, I don't like what you said today. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, DeFi sometimes is reminding me of like the NBA right now. Like, oh, like they call fouls that, bro, I've seen fouls where the human has not touched another human. It's like, wait a minute, bro, you expecting a foul? Like, what do you mean? Like, they DeFi users, bro, need to be more expansive in their thinking. It's like, oh, well, either you for us or against us. Zen, you either for us or against. No, it's not, bro. It's way more than that. And then it's really about who's delivering the message. I'm gonna be real. People be like weird, bro. Like, why you being weird to me? People be so weird over here. A good example is like Big Pep. Like, right? So he talks about, and shout out to Big Pep, bro. I like to shout out people, because y'all need to know who to watch and what to look for in them. Like, I consider myself, not only am I analyst, you know what I'm saying? I'm also the reporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to report on things that can do you some good in this space. It's not just all about me being right all the time. I can be dead wrong. And last video, I was talking about Jack. I might have been wrong about Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm good with that, bro. You got to be able to change paces. But going back to Big Pep, he's entertaining to his own right. You know what I'm saying? But he's a certain type of individual. And, what I'm seeing is, you're going to flock to who you like, But the moment he was able to tell the truth about Richard Hart, the moment he was able to tell the truth about Hex and all that, people were shunning him. Like, oh, he's the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see the water boy? He's the devil. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Like, y'all just liked him yesterday, but because he wants to tell the truth, he don't is the Kool-Aid, he not swimming in the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all seen that shark that ate that dude? I think it was in Egypt. I ain't trying to swim in that salty water, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all. We gonna stick to the pools, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do the regulated areas, bro. Like, man, them sharks coming that close to shore, that's crazy. But anyway, but Pep is just an example from one community, right? It's so wishy-washy. Like, some people like, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe and do all this. All that stuff don't build nothing. Like, it really don't help you. And I hear so many people like, oh, well, the pulse price going down is helping you. This is for you. Like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Y'all ain't finna sit up here and lie to me. You know what I'm saying? But the key is taking something from everybody. But you get tired of hearing the same old. It's like like sometimes, bro, some people do clickbait, some people don't, right? And you already know what they're gonna say. It's like, bro, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even change your mind, bro. Not one day. Like, dang. I keep telling you, I don't know nobody like eating burgers every day. Give me some scrimps. Give me some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, my thing is I want to push at least what I'm doing here, bro. I don't care if it's just, I don't even know who's on. Shout out to y'all. I'm gonna check y'all out in that chat in a moment, please. Also, this Defi Crypto Show with Muddy Mo. Come in and hit the like, you know what I'm saying? Or hit the dislike. It don't even matter. It does the same thing. Come in, hit the like, and then we gonna have a chat, leave some comments because I want to talk to my peoples. But I want to really be more encompassing of more than just the DeFi space, but I want y'all to grow to understand me as Muddy Mo. I'm a DeFi user just like you, but I'm also a regular person. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna do a lot of DeFi, 95% DeFi. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's what I am. But I also want to switch up some sports, also do some entertainment, and kind of mix it and intertangle it. When I'm listening to other people, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear 30 minutes, 2 hours of just the straight same thing. This is why you should believe. This is why you shouldn't. I love this. I hate this. Like, it's like, oh my God, y'all don't got no. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So me, I like to keep it on. I like to keep it fresh, keep you on your toes. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna mix some things up, man. Just hopefully this can be just more generally entertaining. Um, you know, DeFi, what I'm starting to realize, it's hard to onboard people. Like the people I talk to, generally, if you rock with me, you're a DeFi. First off, you're probably a veteran, but then you also know exactly what you're hearing. I'm not gonna attract the masses because I don't portray a certain way. Y'all know what I'm trying to. Some of y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't draw within the lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to do regular, just talking to y'all like everything else y'all hear and just say it a different way and try to get clout from it. I don't really need that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really confident in who I am and I'm confident in what I'm bringing. So just a little Sam. I just want to tell y'all about, a little bit of how I want to take the DeFi Crypto Show. It's literally, I literally want this to be the DeFi Crypto Show. Come ask your questions. You can come chat about whatever. I'm like that substitute teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, when that teacher, y'all ever had that one cool teacher that always can be thrown off subject? Like, you can say, hey, Mr. Muddy, how was that game yesterday? Oh, you saw that game? I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? So you can take me off subject pretty quick. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all holler at me, man. And I already know, y'all know how it is, man. Going back to the old Muddy Crypto movement and all that. Come check out the Muddy Crypto movement in the Telegram, bro. Some people just, I'm gonna leave Telegram. The less information you have, the worse off you're gonna be. It don't even matter. You're gonna make your own decisions. Can't nobody control your wallet, bro. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody control your wallet. You're gonna make your own decisions. So stop giving up on people in DeFi. Like, for all these influencers, man, y'all go support them. It's hard to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's optional. Like, y'all don't even understand, bro. Some of them do this. This is a thankless job. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all act like, oh, well, he said something like yesterday. I can't do it anymore. Like, y'all don't do that when y'all watching Stephen A. Smith on SportsCenter. Y'all don't do that when y'all listening to Joe Rogan and them. That y'all don't always agree with these people, but you got to understand this is the same thing. It's just people get very, very emotional. You don't get mad at people. If you at Bank of America, you don't get mad at people at PNC Bank. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all getting better interest. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. So why do it here? So is what it is. So we mix it a little old and the new. And as always, y'all know we building a layer 2 right now. It's called Stack Cash. If you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know, baby. Listen, Stack some cash. Shout out to Stack Cash. We got a board and committee. Everything's transparent. Everything you want as a DeFi user is over there at Stack Cash. As a layer 2, we're able to go on different blockchains. It's just a lot of stuff exciting that's going on. You're gonna want to be in the know. You know what I'm saying? So come and holler and ask me. Again, I was talking about earlier. I was talking about onboarding new people. I realized that you really can't they have to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Miss Muddy, you know what I'm saying, had some friends like, hey, what's up with this crypto stuff? Oh, I heard you this, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to telling them, they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's like they just want something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want to know. Like, if they want to know, they're gonna come in. Like, even with Stack Cash, I promote. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I explain. It's all good. Some people just, I don't want to be no board. I don't want to be in no committee. I don't want to be a part of nothing. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to live and wait on another man's token and you can be a part of it. But it is what it is. You have to realize that's people's personalities. These two people are, especially in America, are ruled by fear. That's really what it is. Like, fear rules everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, once that fear sets in, it's hard to subside that. But most of y'all kings out there, y'all gotta know, bro, you stronger than all that. You above all that. And you're able to think for yourself. So just is what it is, bro. Now, I'm a free spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a lot of people can't stomach a lot of money, bro. I'm a straight shooter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always been that way. It just is what it is. It's like I got Tourette's or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the one telling the truth. Like, I messed up the surprise party. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come in like, money, you can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, it's a surprise party tonight. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? But, to each his own, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro. Y'all know how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking. I'm straight to the point. And it's just who I am. So, is what it is. All right, main subject of the day. I'm gonna check out in just a second. Ricky! Richard Hart. Is Richard Hart pandering to users with low IQs? Now, people gonna get offended and people gonna sit here and say, man, I wonder really where he going with this. I'm gonna be real with you. I just sat down and I jotted some notes today. You know what I'm saying? I did my homework. You know what I'm saying? I jotted some notes. I'm like, this dude been really pandering to people's emotions more than anything for a very, very long time. And it's a long laundry list. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, it's been years of this. And now, we're gonna talk about a whole lot of the outrage marketing. What he did with the OA and the laws. Oh, well, no expectations. And he talking about other people's coins, but his coin do work. Like, it's just, if you go back and remember all the stuff that he used to talk about, it's like he's either hypocritical, you don't know what's going, like he doing it on purpose, and now you don't even know. Like, sometimes it's just in between. So that's the main subject today. But I got multiple subjects. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. We also gonna talk about Jackie boy, Jack Levin got this X1 blockchain coming out. We're gonna have to dive into that. I gave Jack props the last time I spoke. I gotta take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I snatched his pride. You know what I mean? Like, I shook his pride. I had to shake his pride. Jack, I see too many holes, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, and we're gonna get into it later, but I just don't think Jack care if y'all make money or not. Think about how you approaching this. Oh, BRC 20s and boy, you don't care, bro. Like, what the heck? Bro, Zen, bro, hold on. Why is he above figuring out how to burn Zen on his own? Why was that not figured out? Why is it up to the community? Now, shout out to him. He's not like Richard Hart, who says he don't want the community help. But what in the world is Zen? What is, like, dog? And then the XN token and the BN token, ZN token, EN token. Like, bro, it's too much. DB's in up here, the line stealing. Like, it's just, bro, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the Zen community, cool, is great. You know what I'm saying? But half of them Hexicans, and then, it's so fair. It's so fair. Bro, Zen is not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, bro. First off, now we got the VMPX, all that stuff, right? We got the different tokens. Why do you have to, bro? We're gonna deal with Ethereum, bro. These dudes are on a high horse. Don't nobody like dealing with Ethereum. Don't nobody want to pay no $200 fees, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, it's like Whale Central. Like, they don't even. It's like they really don't care. Even Richard Hart. Like, why do we only can bridge to Ethereum on your bridge, bro? Come on, bro. Like, dang. But Binance Smart Chain is terrible, right? And we're gonna talk about that too. Gary Gizzard got smacked in the mouth. Judge Amy, boy, she ain't playing no games, bro. Listen, Binance US, it should be opening up soon. You know what I'm saying? Judge Amy smacked him in the mouth hard. Bow. Oh, you know what I'm saying? She hit him with the dark skin part of the hand. She wasn't playing, bro. She said immediately, like, nah, Jack, you a goofy, bro. We're not gonna do all that. So we're gonna talk about, man, it's a lot. I told you it's a lot to talk about. But all this stuff, man, this is why this is the DeFi Crypto Show, man. Y'all come in and hit that like. I'm gonna check y'all in that chat. Y'all come in and hit that like, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. And I told y'all, I'm gonna mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mix it up. We're gonna do a little something like this. I'm a cat that, I had the big bowl. I didn't get the small bowl of cereal when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I had the big bowl. You know what I'm saying? The mixing bowl. You know what I mean? Mom Duke's like, man, what you doing? Man, I got this. I'm gonna take care of breakfast, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get some Honey Nut Cheerios, some Fruit Loops, some Fruity Pebbles, some Cocoa Pebbles. I put everything in there, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Get the big spoon, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what? You know what's crazy? I don't even like soggy cereal, so it's like, man, I had to eat it fast. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You mess up the bridge of your mouth. Like, oh, I'm trying to eat it all fast, bro. It is what it is, bro. So I like to mix it up, man. So that's what we're going to do. Let me check y'all out in that chat. Right. Crypto Wonder. Hey, bro, you 2 for 2. You 2 for 2, bro. Crypto Wonder come in first with that. I appreciate you, Crypto. Y'all go check out Crypto Wonder. Crypto Wonder, bro. He's one of the most consistent dudes I've seen in this space. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, bro, he boom, 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 back to back with videos, bro, just giving y'all that heat. Shout out to Crypto Wonder. What up? What up? What up? What up? Look at Meta. Meta had Meta. Meta might have been right about old Jack. Oh, we gonna talk about it. I ain't hold y'all for more than an hour. I'm gonna try. You know what I'm saying? But no, Meta he been on it, bro. Listen, and sometime in DeFi, bro, it's just sitting. It's standing on your square. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in something, bro. If you don't believe, you don't believe. And then it's easy to be the black sheep, bro. Muddy been the black sheep. People are like, oh, I can't stand Muddy, bro. He be just too honest, bro. I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like that. I get it. That's how Meta is with Jack, bro. He been standing on that. I'm shout out to Meta on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quaz, what up, Quaz? Yeah, what's happening, Quaz? What's good with it? Look up, D. Look at D. Say it's the Zen community that want X1. Yeah, D. Now we're gonna talk about X1. We need a blockchain, man. You know, Pulsechain. Oh, we're gonna talk about this. Probably we're gonna look at PLS burn. Man, Pulsechain looking terrible, bro. It just is. Like, I don't care what these dudes be lying. Like, they don't even know what's coming. Oh, well, this is so great, and oh my god. And then you know what I can't stand? These man, y'all gotta stop listening to these people. Oh, I'm buying the dip. I'm buying it. No, you not, bro. Bro, ain't nobody got that much, bro. Ain't nobody got that much dry powder, bro. How do you buy the dip every other day? I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the dip. No, you not. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be lying. I don't like that. But yeah, but X1, the Zen community, I'm gonna be real with you, D. It's just a lot there. It's too much. It's like I don't even know. Like, oh, we burning. We this. Go to DBZN. Go to the save it in PZN for this. Then you're gonna get the Zen on this. Then we go like, bro. It's like what in the world? And then Jack just, I can code so fast, and we're gonna do X1 and da-da-da. Like, and then now the VMPX. Now you gotta that with the XN. That's good. Like, what? Wait a minute, bro. That's 1 to 3. Now, what you got to do is you got to go on BRC20. That don't exist like that. It's a couple people on there. You got to go on there. Then when you go on there, you got to go get Ethereum. Then it's like, what in the world, bro? Like, Jack don't care nothing about us making money at this point, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm a degenerate, bro. I'm here to make some bread, bro. I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I'm here for the tech too. I get it. Jack is all about the tech. But he using us as test tools, dummies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we look like crash, bro. We crashing out with Jack, bro. I'm sorry. This is not fair no more. Like, it's just not. Like, if you look at PZN, boy, PZN is gone. Like, ain't no, that's, you know, we got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to say. Jack looked like he just playing with us, and I don't like that. Y'all know how I don't like that. I be taking up for some of y'all. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even like, I don't care. I still take up for you, you know, because that ain't right, bro. Jack is the 21st brick in the fruit building. How silly. Da Vinci 15, okay, is bullish on ordinals. It's a major opportunity. Yeah, ordinals with the BRC20. You know what the problem with it is? If people believe in Bitcoin, they don't. BRC20 to me is just similar to Ethereum. That's really kind of what it is. If you really want to be honest, BRC20 is similar to Ethereum. It's just the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then everybody want to be early, and I've seen all this stuff come and go. I hope it is, D. I hope it is a major opportunity, but I'm sorry, bro. It's only so many things you can focus on at once. Like, Jack is kind of like all over the place. Oh, I'm starting here on BRC20s. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to. It don't mean that can be marketed well, because you know why? The people who have to pick that up first in ordinals and in the BRC20 stuff, it's gonna be us, not outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna do what we say do, other than meme coin. You know what I'm saying? Other than meme, that's their thing. They like that meme coin crap, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we like functionality. We use this stuff every day. Ordinals is, while it could be okay, I hope that it be great, but how many times we say stuff gonna be great and it just don't be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Ooh, D. Appreciate you putting that B. I see you with that B. What's going on with Pulsechain? Man, the ratio's off. Uh-oh. What you mean, D? I gotta check that out. Pulsechain is in a slew of mess right now, and this man up here holding on $1 billion. The problem is, I'm gonna be real with you. It takes the people, and this is why we're gonna talk about the IQ of the hexagons, or the general. I'll say the general hexagons and general Pulsegons. Are they IQs low? Like at this point, we have to go ahead and hold him accountable to that money that he took, bro. That $1 billion, what you think would be at the market cap right now of Pulsechain if he put a quarter of that in? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we waiting on? Why do we have to lose money for you to try to shake people out? Like, that don't even make sense, because the same people he's trying to shake out is the same people that can afford to buy back in easily. So it don't really make sense. It's really just shaking out people who might have put their last, and I ain't gonna say they last, but they might have put, all they really had behind it. And this dude just really trying to hurt his space, bro. And that's why Richard Hart, y'all have to be careful with him. Like, I just couldn't ever see, like, bro, like, I played ball for a long time. Like, I had good team captains. I was a team captain. I seen other good team captains. Good team captains wasn't doing freshman beat downs and, making them carry the equipment and stuff. They was bringing them into the fold. That's exactly the opposite. That's what I'm trying to say. Richard Hart ain't never done nothing in the team. He's a video game player. He does stuff on a solo basis. What makes y'all think that he's willing to do something for other people at this point? He might want the price to go low right now. Oh, I got 1 million X's. Do you see how low it dropped and how high it got? Like, bro, we know he gonna pump the price. Well, let me not say that, because you really don't know him. He should pump the price at some point with $1 billion of our funds. Let's be real. The market set itself after Pulsechain. He didn't do nothing. I'm sorry, bro. He didn't. That money it was used in most situations. If the alphabet boys come in, they're gonna look at that situation like, that's pretty shaky, baby. That's shady, bro. What do you mean you holding $1 billion? I'm waiting for what? For what? You've already waited 2 years. Wait a minute. What are we doing here, bro? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. What's going on with the billion, bro? Like, are y'all just cool with that? Are y'all cool with giving that man $1 billion for making a regular blockchain that's losing money for everybody? And D, you said the ratio's off. Man, oh my goodness. I gotta see what's going on. I hope not. And then you got the V1, V2. People don't even know what to do. And then he ain't gonna explain it. Oh, now they dying for him to do a live. Let me get into this, because I'm gonna say, bro, because I'm starting to feel a way about certain people who are not even objective at they like, it's just like, bro, like, this, you know what I've seen? I've seen this in our DeFi, in a smaller DeFi space too. I've seen this in projects like right now. Y'all know I say names. I see this in projects like Elephant Money. I see this the same in other different projects. These people put so much money in, they're gonna keep lying to other people because they want to make their money back. And that's what these Pulsechain people doing the same way. They put their money in, they just want to make their money back. So they're gonna lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. It don't matter. It's good every day. It don't matter what happened. Richard Hart's great, man. Like, what? Wait. No, he not. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he ain't. But the thing is they not willing to sit here and be wrong about something. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can be right about something is to be wrong about something, if that makes sense. Ooh, don't get me binging. Oh, y'all don't get me binging. But yeah, I got to check it on ratios in a second. D, appreciate you on that. D said, take too many pulse to swap for 3 pennies. The blockchain chain is still cheap. Yeah. It's the pulse. Now he's burning. We're gonna look at the burn. He's burning a whole bunch of it, but at the ratio he's burning it, people are selling it, and then it don't make sense for all of us. But we're gonna get into that. Shout out to you, D. Tay. Let me share a little screen. Let me share a little something. Something like this. Oh, we're gonna talk some sports and entertainment today too. See, some of y'all come for everything. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just come for the main shenanigans. Other y'all come to just rock with your boy, man. Just sit back and rock with me, bro. I ain't gonna lead y'all astray. I got some crazy ideas sometime, I know. But we're gonna talk about Zion. Is Zion a simp or not? Zion, to me, oh my God, we're gonna talk about him. Like, that boy, no, we're gonna talk. I gotta really talk about Zion. Also, we're gonna talk some music. Some of y'all like music. We're gonna talk a little music too. I'm old school. We're gonna talk mixtape era, some of that stuff, all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get it all in. Y'all already know, bro. Y'all know how I am. I'm very versatile. All right, y'all. Let me get my screen together. Hold on. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. All right, let me see. Let me see it. And let me see it. So this is the link tree. Nah, this ain't the Muddy Mo link tree. Check me on the description if y'all want to see my link tree. I gotta get it updated. It ain't updated, but this one is. This the Stack Cash Stack. So cash. There it goes. So cash. If y'all looking for a layer 2, all this stuff is cute. We talk about Pulsechain. We talk about this and that and this and that. I'm telling y'all, we had a VC today, y'all. Man, it's really DeFi users, bro. It's everything we want in this stuff, bro. Like I'm telling you, like it's next level stuff. This is gonna be crazy. Come check us out, man. The Stack Cash link tree's in the description. Offering ownership, and they offer you could be a board member, committee member, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Come have a seat at the table. Is what it is. I ain't never seen none of this democratic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'm like sitting there like, dang, bro, like it don't go my way every time, but I like that because this is what we've been looking for. Like we have all these problems with these leaders. Look at DB's in. We're gonna talk about that, but you got all these problems with these leadership teams. Like they just all come from the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? But when you got DeFi users behind something, it just works. So y'all come check this out when y'all can. Come on, ask some questions. Now, some of y'all like, man, how much money is it gonna cost? It don't cost you nothing to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the really thing. It don't cost you nothing to ask questions and learn. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't gonna bite your head off and all that. So yeah, that's that cash. Y'all come check that out. It's gonna be a dope layer 2. Who knows what blockchain we're gonna be on? We start on BSC. Y'all see, hold on. Y'all see your boy CZ. He's smiling, making all posts right now. Happy? You know what I'm saying? That boy happy. We're gonna talk about Gary Gensler and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the SEC just took an L, big time. All right, let me see this. All right. Tay. Now, is Richard Hart? I'm gonna check y'all out in the chat in just a second. Is Richard Hart basically targeting people with low IQs for his projects? So this is the Transform lobby. I don't know, is it gonna show? Okay, yeah. So this is the Transform lobbies. Y'all know I'm an OG, bro. I've been here so long. Day 4 of this. You know what I'm saying? So I've been here a long time, and you know, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I had 187 hex back then for 0.270. But yeah, I've been here for a long time. But we're gonna go all the way back because I gotta get y'all a little better understanding of who this dude is and you know what's been going on in the gist of things. So if you look at the Transform lobby, this was basically the first 300, I think 50 some days where you had a big payday at the end of it. Long story short, and you can buy hex tokens. Everybody, like, oh, I wish I was in the Transform lobby. I wish I was in the Transform lobby. It's cool, but one of the main things being in the Transform lobby is that back here, you had to believe that I'm gonna be honest with you. You had to really take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't easy. Like now, this is why I can't stand. You got a lot of influencers coming to the game and just, oh, I know Hex and I know Pulsechain and I know this. No, you don't know how to hope, bro. You don't know how it was to get in here day 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think day 3 in another account. Like, bro, this wasn't easy to do because even I wasn't even spending no Hex back then, but I mean, no ETH back then. I was just, this is light. But at the same time, this was hard to do because this was unproven and nobody knew this dude. This dude was wow. Like with this top, he had the top hat, like the Monopoly man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Richard, he had the top hat with the Monopoly, like the Monopoly man. So you had to back here, like people be, they wouldn't back rocking with Hex back then. So I'm more of a Hexer, and this is why I can talk like this, because I'm more of a Hexer than most of y'all, most people y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been here this whole time. Yeah, I see I took all these days off. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's easy, it was easy to not believe in it. Now also another thing, I went back on one of my old videos, I looked at what he was doing with the ETH. He got a bunch of ETH in here through the Transform lobby. I was looking at what he was doing with it, and I knew from jump, like, okay, this dude, okay. And I didn't care because I'm like, okay, cool. As long as he's taking the project, but he built the OA, right? He built many other wallets. He had many other funds that's coming, and most of his ETH that he spends come from this, the Transform lobby. So if you didn't know, I'm teaching you. If you're in this project and you don't know about the history of it, I'm just kind of taking you back. But at the same time, You can call, I'm a degenerate, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna take chances with stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we had to be idiots back here to get into this project because it was like, bro, it was so much going on. But and we were heavily on ETH. ETH was cheaper back then. So we would jump in here and everybody talk down on us. You was like stupid or crazy. That's why, especially hexagons that was in this early are really passionate because, like, just like they kind of the bullies now, they were the bullied. The hexagons were the bullied at this point early in the game. Like nobody believed in this, and then even then you see everybody couldn't stand Richard. A little chunky dude with the Monopoly Man top hat. Who is this? Like they and then I still criticize the OA. That's what was built from all this. All right, so now the one thing, we'll go from here to the staking. Let's say at the big payday, all that. I ain't gonna go through all the history, but at the big payday, you had the staking. A lot of people see T-shares and they think it's something magnificent, and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's dope for what it is. But you gotta understand something. Basing something off a 15-year period is in this space is just it's unrealistic. Just simply put. Somebody said something today like, bro, most of y'all ain't gonna be alive in 15 years. Let's be real. That's too long for crypto. That's too long. But he did that because he's able to pay an APR when you enter this stuff. He was basically able to pay an APR off of time, and we've never seen that to this extent. But the thing was, he did copy this contract and T-shares. Good old Shane. Ooh, don't stop. Listen. Don't start me off. Shane said he came up with the T-shirt concept. You know what I'm saying? Shane is his brother. Shane said he came up with the T-shirt concept. But anyway, but in my opinion, at this point, you gotta call it how you see it. And how I see it. See, I think I'm on Paul Shane. This don't even connect. But how I see it though, the T-shares is a ploy. The 15 years is a ploy. Nobody should be staking that long. This ain't no CD. This is not safe. And as y'all see, the guy will say, "Oh, I can't do nothing about it." Right. So this ain't safe. Like, we might as well go to a bank and do a bond for that loan to get 37% APY. And then when you look at APY, what that means is it's the percentage yield, annual percentage yield. Yield means essentially compounding. What's the max you can get on a compound? So the APR for that is way lower than that. That's the rate that you get. So you got to understand that. Like, this is cool. Oh, it's going to be more expensive and da-da-da-da. That's cool. We've seen many projects that have a linear, basically a linear connection to how you get paid. So T-shares to me was a ploy, and I ain't saying people were dumb, you know what I'm saying, for staking for that long, because I did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did it because I was like, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna throw a little bit in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing was, back then, people talk about a 10,000x, bro. Most of us, especially being in, we saved a little bit, but there's no way we were gonna see it all the way through, bro. When you get a 10x, a 50x, a 100x, you better sell. You know what I'm saying? Like this DeFi, bro. You're not about to wait that out like that. Nobody believed like that. Some people did, yeah, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people bought back in. You have to realize gains here when you get them. Couldn't nobody predict the 10,000x. Now, hindsight is 2020. If I was looking at the whole scenario, I probably could have predicted it, because to be real with you, that OA and him having a lot of these tokens, he took a bunch of them out of circulation. So that changes the perspective on that 10,000x. I'm gonna be real, it's not a true 10,000x that you were making here if you were in this. So it is what it is. All right, let me hurry up. Keep it going. I gotta hurry up. So now the OA, this is I don't know whose account that is. It's the first step, right? Because he expected people to act dumb. Oh, I ain't see nothing. What you see? I ain't see nothing. He expected people to kind of be dumb about it. Like, oh, well, yeah, no, we don't know whose that is. Like, come on now. We know, bro, this is your project, right? You the backboners. You kick Shane out. You know what I'm saying? This is Richard Hart's project. We know what the OA is, bro. It's yours. Let's admit that and let's move on from it. The 10,000x, I just kind of talked about that. That's, it wasn't a full 10,000x like you would believe it to be. The OA had a lot to do with that. And the quantity restriction had a lot to do with that. So it wasn't a straight like, oh, well, it's just a whole, but now you got to think that rush of people that came into Hex, most of them never left. So you got to understand something too. Oh, we've been gatekept and this and that, right? there's not a whole swarm of people waiting at the helms to buy Hex up. So how is that next 10,000 X going to happen? Is he taking a 10 billion to put it in EX? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never know what he's gonna do. But I'm just saying, you gotta kind of, understand, on the tokenomic side, what happened at first and what happens now is different. He don't expect y'all to think that through. Like, that's not realistic to go forward. And then he wants you to lock it up because most of the people with a lot of it, most of the whales are not locking it up. 90% of Hex is unstaked. So you just got to understand, like, and I ain't even got to Pulsechain yet. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, he feeds on certain people who want to believe something. And not to say those people aren't smart. They just, they have the insides. Like, they call it a belief gene. Like, they say we wasn't born with it, but we were. Don't let me get to talking about, aliens and stuff. But they say, but basically we were injected with a belief gene. That's why we got religion, and people would die for it'd be martyrs for their religion. Well, Hex in itself and Richard Hart to as an entity is a religion now, and that's what y'all have to see it as. That's why some people who talk about this stuff, it's cool, but they don't understand they're a part of it. They got that gene where they just they have to follow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't stray from that. So, that's part of this stuff. He's just kind of feeding off that. And then not just that, Richard Hart, if you don't read the 48 Laws of Power. That dude has done that to a T. He's created a cult-like following, and the way he did it is textbook how he did that. Again, you got to be a little bit more educated on, how things of the world work. He studied how to, it's a reason he did this outrage marketing with this Louis and all this silly stuff. It's a reason he did that, right? He studied how to feed into that gene that y'all have to praise people or praise something, right? You need a God. We need this. You know what I'm saying? We need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's people have that inside of them, and he's fed off of that. All right, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, outrage marketing. Y'all see this? Look at this. Look at this. He got the two small Gucci. Man, this is crazy, bro. I've never seen this much dirty Gucci in my life. But this is outrage marketing. I told y'all this is my daughter bag. Like, he got the Gucci, and it don't even match. Look at all this mess. This is outrage marketing, but who is he marketing to? Rich guys and people with real money don't care that you have the world's largest diamond. They don't care if you buy expensive cars. They don't care if you talk to hot chicks. They don't care if you wear Louis, Gucci, Prada. They don't care. So who are you marketing to? Look at the watches now. The watches is nice. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice watches. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Nice. But I'm just saying though, like, this is pandering to people with lower IQs. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you came and watched Richard Hart because of this, you probably have a lower IQ. It just is what it is. And it's worked for him, and it just is what it is. But you got to know, who is it? The Prada Bear? Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what he's done. Again, is he feeding into people with lower IQs? That's something you got to ask yourself. Now let's get into Pulsechain a little bit. So fast forward, we got the sacrifice. Uh-oh. Drink your H3O money. Here we go. About to get into it. I'm catching up to some of y'all now. You know what I'm saying? That's a little history. Let's go into the now. So we got the Pulsechain sacrifice. I think it was 2 years ago. Whatever. I don't even remember how long it was. It was 2 layers to it. It was the Pulse, and then it was a Pulse 6 that came after that. I'm gonna be real with you. If you didn't get in day one of Pulse, the Pulse sacrifice, you definitely lost. And right now, if you haven't found a way to increase your Pulse in the midst of all this dumpage, you know what I'm saying, like, that's been going on, you in the world of trouble too, because you lost, you in the red, right? The key with Richard Hart, for real, you have to be smart, even though he don't expect you to be smart. He don't expect people to catch up with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happened here. People put so much money into this, it demanded they be smart about it. And the smart people have learned how to take the price going down of Pulse here and expand their wallets, expand either their Pulse bag or how to make money with ink in the meanwhile from it. And I talked about that last time. So this is something that's really big. And they expect y'all just to be dumb and just hold it and wait. Well, I'll wait. He has $1 billion. And maybe he hanging that as a little nugget over the head, like, hey, gotta be quicker than that. You know, Richard Hart got the $1 billion on the fishing pole like that dude in the commercial. Gotta be quicker than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he doing, bro. Like, but he expects y'all to be dumb. Like, he don't expect everybody to understand that farming, then permanent loss here is a good thing. And what do I mean by that? If you get a permanent loss in here, is while the price is going down, that's a very, very good thing for you. I keep telling y'all, you're going to get more pulse. If you like pulse, you're going to get more pulse by farming. The impermanent loss works for you. If the price was going up, it works against you. Does that make sense? But a lot of people don't understand it. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. So you sitting on the same stack, ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? And some people mad, and some people, I just believe. And the people like me, we add volume every day. You know what I'm switching farms, selling ink, staking ink, like doing all the above. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving them a multiple choice on what to do with this pulse stuff. You got to be a mover and a shaker with this, especially knowing Richard Hart being in from day 4 to Transform Lobby. I know that this dude, you got to almost think exactly the opposite of what his minions tell you to do, because they don't really know what's going on, bro. And I really don't like guys like Hexo. I don't like them, because then if you look at who he is into himself without Richard Hart, he's nobody. He's a nobody. Think about how he used to speak. Like, that dude is not smart at all, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I might have put a little something personal against him. I don't care. I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. He's a lame. Like, he's trash, bro. Oh, I put the coat on. I went live for 600 days. He was just a fanboy, bro. He had nothing else to believe in. And Rich, I like you, buddy. I'm bringing you on board. I'll show you. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get off. But either way, this is what I'm trying to say. Richard Hart, to me, has fed with Pulsechain. He did not have to do that sacrifice. All that money did not have to be sacrificed at all. He had enough hex to sell and buy the devs. To build a layer 1 blockchain did not take off that. So now maybe I'm dumb too because I over-sacrificed. But either way, right? Was he feeding off the IQs and the want or the FOMO for another 10,000x? Y'all got to understand something. In every job, in every sport, and anything that you do, you can't live off what you did years ago, right? He's living off this 10,000x number, and some of y'all just running with that. Like, oh, 10,000. Wait a minute. I already told you there was different circumstances behind that 10,000x. We talking smart today. I want to bring y'all up. I don't want to let y'all stay down there and just believe. No, let's think it through. This is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a completely different ball game, right? And he's holding all the cards. So you have to do what's best for you to understand it through that, because he wants you to be the dumb one, right? The people who, I'm going to be real, they got accidentally rich in Hex if you held Hex, or you forgot about it. I'm sorry. Most people, I bet you 99% of people who was in the Transform Lobby did not wait to get a 10,000x. It's just not natural human nature to do that, bro. If you put in $100 and you get it up to 10,000, like, shit, let me get this all up out of here. You're not about to wait that out, bro. I'm sorry, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can pay some bills, get my white car paid off, get the kids. You got stuff to do in life. And Richard Hart right now holding that $1 billion, he don't realize that y'all have real stuff to do. We're not here playing. He's playing a game. Y'all not playing. He playing. But some of these people that y'all listen to, like a Hexo, they don't know what the heck they talking about. They just want you to sit here and play his game, right? Y'all got time. Don't worry. We're waiting on the bear market. We're waiting on the bull market. The bull market ain't gonna happen for another year and a half. When is the Bitcoin halving? And also, y'all watch the DeFi Crypto Show with Money Mo. Hit that like. I'm gonna check y'all on that chat in just a second. When is the Bitcoin halving? This dude is feeding off of people with low IQs. Look at the people that talk about him. I'm sorry. What original thought do they bring to this project? What layer 2s have they built? They just sit here talking. Like, you got to understand something, bro. Like, it's more than just talking. If you really cared, if you really, really cared, right? If you really believed in this dude, you really believe in Pulsechain, you will be creating a layer 2 right now. There's nothing stopping you. We're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can join us too. It's all good. But we're doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. If you really, you got to have some action behind them words. You can't sit here and wait on this dude to move something for you. Because Richard Hart ain't, bro, he don't have no family. Well, he don't have no wife and kids that we know of. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not into the things y'all into. Y'all don't live the same lives. He don't care about the same things you do. He been trying to impress the Bitcoin crowd for 30 years. If you don't know what I'm saying, you got to go back and watch the old lives, bro. He's hanging off he's mad at Bitcoin maxis still. This is why he's doing all this. And you got to understand the background of it. All right, let me keep it moving. I'm running out of time. See. He created a code. Now, 2 years wait. We waited for 2 years for a layer 1 that should have been done in maybe 5 or 6 months. With that kind of money, he had the funds. You didn't have to wait that long. He made his way, and now look at us. Let's look real quick. My bad on the chat, y'all. I got y'all. Hit that like and all that. But now we looking at some issues with the Pulsechain, right? The Pulse now it's at 0.81 of the sacrifice amount. So everybody's under. If you just held pause, you under. If you held pause X, you way under. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's Rackham. Now Rackham ain't nothing for that. He know better than that. But he had investors, bro. He had real life stuff to attend to. You can't play Richard Hart game. You got to be dumb to sit there and play his game and keep believing, oh, well, these dudes is idiots. They sitting there trying to convince y'all that it's good for y'all to the price down. Oh, well, it's good. You can buy more. Bro, come on now. And then they know, well, people love to buy tops. Like, stop saying what other people say. Like, these people just be regurgitating, bro. I don't have nobody else words in my mouth. I don't like that. Stop repeating what these dummies say. Oh, I bought the dip. I bought the dip. No, you didn't. No, you stop lying. How? Because you know what? If you got, especially if you sacrifice, I'm sure you put it all in because we didn't know how long it was gonna take. I promise you, if they would have told me that it was gonna take even over 6 months to do this blockchain, I promise you I wouldn't have sacrificed. I know I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But it's because Richard Hart expected us to be stupid and have no expectations for him. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get people off your back. Oh, I ain't got no expectations, do I? No. Ain't none of y'all been in a relationship where ain't been no expectations on your spouse. Ain't none of y'all been in a job where there ain't been no expectations on you. Ain't nobody been to a bank where you put your money and you had no expectations on receiving your money back. So why should this, because of the alphabet boys, why should this have no expectations? You got to have expectations, bro. And if you believe that there's no expectations due, then you just gave him your money. Cool. You just like him that much. Cool. I don't like to give rich people my money. That's why a lot of y'all got out of traditional finance because you got tired of giving rich people all your money. If you're not rich already. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all rich. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody want to give rich people all their money. And that's what this has turned into. He's holding $1 billion. And y'all just not saying that, oh, well, it's okay. It's not our money. It's not ours. Right. Because you got to think, the strong move quiet. The weak start riots. We know you got to break some 20 to the top. Woo! Definitely a money mo. That's how things start. It starts from a few good men who stand up to that mess. Bro. No. You got plenty of money, right? Sell some of that Louis stuff. What you doing? You can do anything to help your project, but you rather not do it. Now, let me say this real quick, because if you impulse, I gotta hurry up. If you impulse, the burn is going up. So the burn has went up. So you gotta understand the burns went up. So what he's doing is slow, but he's burning pulse. So again, remember I told y'all. Now look at the rate that the pulse X is burned. It's 154 billion pulse X that's been burnt. It's slowed down since he found the issue. We're not going there today. But now look at the percentage of pulse burn. Remember, pulse is the star. Muddy told you this. Don't sit up here and hex me and ink me to death and pulse X me to death. I'm telling you that pulse is the star. Right now is the time I remember in hex, right? When I was like, dang, bro, I had a good amount and I was getting good ladder stakes, right? Before Ethereum went up in fees heavy. I really wish I would have just like buckled down and said, you know what? I'm holding 10 million, 100 million hex. I'm just not going to do nothing with it. I really wish I did that because I would be in a much different position. I'm not making the same mistake. I know what this is. Since I'm in it, I know what the money going to come. It's coming through Pulse. And look at what he's focused on. You don't be the dummy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Pulse X don't be the dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to outthink him. You can't outthink him at his game. This is his game. He's burning Pulse as we speak. This was 54 billion like 3 days ago. It's up to 134 billion burn. This is his personal amount that he's burning. Or the validators. I ain't gonna go all there. But just understand that he wants you to be dumb. Don't be dumb. Think for yourself. You can make some money here. Just by really thinking about what's going on here and looking deep under the covers. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me hurry up. So yeah, the billions again, it was unnecessary, and y'all all know that it was unnecessary, and he's holding it now. He's not helping new layer twos to build on this, and I'm about to talk about the meme coins in a second. He's not helping anybody. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like he's helping himself and his pride and ego. Pulsechain is the number 6 blockchain in the world right now, behind Optimism. So you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? I don't know. And I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of people love Hex, but ain't no 10,000 X coming from the number 6 blockchain. Hate to say it. You better buying Bitcoin and waiting on that. The price appreciation of that. I'm serious. Or Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? Like the staking ain't enough. I'm just saying. You get more quantity, but if the price keep going down, you treadmill, you run it in place. So it is what it is. All right, let me hurry up. I gotta check y'all on the chat. Man, I gotta check y'all on the chat. He said early and on, this is what you say means something. No layer twos are welcome. Only my products. Okay, let's look at these liquidities. Y'all know what we look at. We look at what counts. Now, I gotta talk about this beetroot. Some of y'all missing out on this beetroot, but they're gonna dump that. I like it because it has some of the qualities of Stat Cash. Is they off a little bit. They close, but they off. But they left room for this to be dumpable. We'll talk about beetroot probably later another time. Wells Candy is trash. Anybody who tell you about Wells Candy, they don't know what they're talking about in the space. I'm telling you, they are rookies and they're gonna lose all their money doing that, playing these games. This is a whale game that is meant to take from people who are not whales. But look at everything else is really meme coin. People just making random coins. Let's see. Let me go all the way to the bottom. Look at this. People just randomly making anything. Like just naming random coin. I'll make this the liquid coin, the bin coin. Like, man, forget them dudes. No safe dump. Like what are we doing here? Poor pleb, Pulse kitten. Like what? Like all this stuff is crap. I'm gonna be real with you. You better off having none of this stuff or allowing none of this and just having one or two good L2s that people actually want to use. Meme coins are not usable. We use the, that's why Stack Cash is coming, because we actually use the crypto, use the DeFi, we use the layer 2. We're not holding it. When you hold it and wait it, you become a trader. And becoming a trader is very, very dangerous if you're not in the mix. You ever been skating? Some of y'all been skating. You got to get your speed up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't play, bro. Especially don't go on old people night. Woo, don't go on old people night. They be going like soon they be skating backwards fast. You got to get in that speed. You got to get in. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna get in or you're gonna sit out. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. All right. Now let me end with this. Richard Hart. I keep telling you, y'all have to outthink these people that y'all listen to. Stop listening to these people. The main thing about the main people that talk about Hex and Pulsechain and Pulsechain and all that stuff in real life, forget all this DeFi stuff. Let's just think regular, like who you listening to and what you think about them in general. They are beta males. Only beta males is going to continuously follow a man like this. I'm serious. Only beta males. Like I ain't trying to come off as Andrew Tate or nobody. I'm just saying. You gotta think, bro. They can't think for themselves. They follow what each other say and they ride off each other's coattail. And you'll see it just keeps going back to back to back to back. But the thing is, they scare. I probably got 2-3 people viewing me, right? They need 100 people viewing them, 500 people viewing them, because that means something to them, to their lives. That's how beta males think, right? I'd rather have 2 or 3 good ones. You know, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 people that's really rocking with me that understand what I'm saying, and we can try to make some bread together, because I'm not. My thing is to let y'all know what's really going on and let y'all make your own decisions from that, right? But these are a lot of beta males in this space, and they really throw people off on what the truth is and what's really going on. So you got to understand that project was built essentially to have people not think about it and let Richard Hart do all the thinking. And he's not somebody you want thinking for you. He can't think for my family. You know what I'm saying? He can't think for my wallets. He can't do that. All you can do is make a product and do right by the product. And he has failed to do right by the product. So I just had to be honest about that. Shout out to y'all. Man, I went too long. My bad, y'all. Y'all know how it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I just had to keep going and going and going. You know how it is. All right, let me see what y'all talking about in this chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, Quad said, I ain't sacrificed the Pulse or Pulse X. I've been buying DC in the last 2 weeks. Good, Quad. I'm gonna be real with you. You're in better position than most people who did sacrifice. If you buying the last 2 weeks, you good. You straight. You getting better prices than we got. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, people still talking about the ecosystem. That's true. It's going up at some point. Now stay with Dre Potter. Quad, I wish I could stay with Dre Potter. You know what I'm saying? I do this stuff every day. No, but that's real though. And you know what's funny about all this? I do believe, that's why I'm in it. I do believe it's going up. It's almost no question. I ain't gonna say it's no question, but I do believe it's going up at some point. The issue is how people start believing, right? Because I'm gonna be real with you. If you do the wrong things now, you're gonna put yourself in a bad position. Now, what you're doing, that's dope. That's wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, since you didn't sacrifice, it's smart to wait it out. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You time that up. You know what I'm saying? You timed it up. It's like that good kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, like Money Mayweather do with you time that right cross up. That's how you do it, Quaz. But yeah, I do agree it's going up too. But my thing is people are stuck on the older portions of this. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what's gonna happen with Hex. I wouldn't be. I'm not confident in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just me. Been in for a long time. They say it's a bear market, and DBZN didn't need to do that protest. It's schoolless fraternity, right? DBZN. Now we had some communications with them. We've been on there too, and we're a community project. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like how they treated one of our board members at Stack Cash. I ain't like how they treated them. And it tells you a lot about who they are. Them dudes are not jack, but at the same time, what they've created is something that we've seen in DeFi a lot. Is a project like DBZN, and everybody over here like, oh, we waiting on. So we get DBZN over here so we can do our thing. Woo. Yeah, but them dudes are a little bit childish. You know what I'm saying? And then, we gonna what they do? Block the site off, like, because they got mad or something. Like, bro, if they do that, they'll do anything to y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll do anything to the site, bro. And that, I'm gonna be real with you, that was the worst thing they could have did. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing they could have did is that childish stuff that they did. So, is what it is. Crypto want to say developers have said that very few people have achieved 10,000x from all-time low to all-time high. It's on the blockchain. Yeah, but what do you mean? I don't know about that. I mean, Bitcoin did more than 10,000x. I mean, I guess I don't know what you mean by very few people have achieved the 10,000x. But my thing is how was that achieved? If you achieve the 10,000x through me holding 98% of it, how does that is that a real 10,000x, or is that duplicatable? Like, you think that can happen now? Like, why would let's just talk about Hex? Why would Hex 10,000x today? Like, and to me, I understand why I did it the first time. It was, again, I was around that early. A lot of people didn't like Hex, and then when it started going up, it was going up because a lot of people weren't selling it. But whoever had most of it, which is Richard Hart, obviously wasn't selling his own token, right? He had a lot of control of that, and that went a lot into the 10,000x. And you got to understand too, developers, they say these things, but I know meme coins that did 10,000x's. They, man, I live with a lot of developers. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them. They are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, most of the problems in the space have come from the same people that say these kind of things. But I get what you're saying though. But yeah, that's not. I get what you're saying, but if you're looking at the tokenomics of it, it wasn't really phenomenal. Like, it was cool, but the reasons why it happened is what's more important. The reasons why it happens because he was holding a lot of it, and also you got to think at the end of the the end of the transform lobby, he basically threw all the ETH that people was putting in the transform lobby, he basically threw that in the big payday. On the last day, he did the same thing with the Pulsechain sacrifice. He did the same thing that basically with the OA accounts. You see what I'm saying? So that's irregular. That's not a natural growth. So if you're waiting on another irregular growth, yes, you could do that. Maybe that $1 billion he's holding could do that, but will that do it for Hex? I think that if you're gonna do it with the billion, I think that billion is gonna be more towards Pulse. That's just me though. Hex into itself. Let me say something real quick, because what's her name? Oh, let me find it real quick, y'all. Now, you got a big fundamental problem. I'm just talking about Hex. Now, I wasn't thinking about Hex, but now my mind on Hex. I wasn't thinking about this, but we got a really, really big fundamental problem with Hex, right? I forget the girl name. Y'all help me in the chat. I forget the girl name. She said basically she was so happy. They said Hex is going to be used to basically like transact in, like, it's like Bitcoin, like you can transact in it, so forth and so on, right? That's what they say. But you know what I'm thinking to myself? I'm like, yo, like, hold on. What are we doing? Because I thought the point of Hex was to be a store of value token. I think they're getting confused on what Hex actually is into the ecosystem for all of this. Because Hex EHEX is at 0.007 cent. Hex itself is at a penny. Now all this is down, right? But they talking about Hex can now be used to buy other stuff with it. Wait a minute. It's two things that these tokens can be, right? It's two areas you can go in. You could be a store of value, which if you stake it, if you believe in T-shares and stuff, that means you believe this is a store of value, that you believe that your quantity is going to be more over time. And that quantity is going to be higher in price. You're going to whatever X's y'all get. You know what I'm saying? You believe that, right? That's the store of value. Or it can be a medium of exchange. The problem is if Hex is a medium of exchange, and this is how you kind of know who's talking, who know what they're talking about. If Hex is a medium of exchange, that's a very, very, very bad thing for stakers. That's the worst thing possible for stakers, because people are going to be transacting Hex back to back to back to back to back. And you know what's bad about that? The Hex tokenomics are really old. In projects like Stack Cash, we found a way to use that volume to our advantage to help the users. With Hex, if $1 billion worth of Hex is traded every day, you don't make another penny off of it. In staking, the way you make extra on your stake is from somebody basically ending a stake. That's the only really way. Other than that, you get the same amount over time. So is Hex a medium of exchange or a store of value? And that's what people got to wait a minute, like sit back, like, hold on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? I thought this was a store of value. I thought staking was it. But the problem is the whales don't see it that way. They didn't stake for no 15 years. Now they laughing at people who did the 5-5-5-5. It was popular at one point, and now, I didn't do it because of this. You know what I'm saying? But that happening is the worst thing that can happen to Hex, especially right now. With this price being down, people are going to be just trading this thing like crazy. If they can go to the store and buy a banana with it, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they can go buy something at 7-Eleven, who buy Slurpee, pause again. You know what I'm saying? But if they can go do that with Hex, the staking ain't gonna be worth as much. And the OA won't be holding as much either. So the value is not gonna probably go nowhere. It might become a stable. So then that 37% APY looks way worse. So that's something that the Hexicans got to figure out. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I ain't trying to say they dumb, but they're not thinking this through, and they don't have people who would question this in the right way. They just excited about anything. Oh, well, yeah, we can do this now, and this and that. Wait a minute, I thought you were staking it though. Why you want people to go sell this stuff? You don't want people to buy and sell to Hex like that? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they just excited for anything. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't add into the whole narrative of what I think it was made to be. I was thinking the Hex was going to be like, he said a savings bond. So a savings bond means it's not just the quantity. And right now, if you look at, if you're thinking 10,000 X in price, that's a $1,080. No, I'm sorry, $1,080 Hex. Yeah, I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? Especially talking about it's going to be a medium of exchange now. That's really bad for it. I just don't see a clear path unless he can break into the Pepe markets, and I don't see that happen if it didn't happen already. But that's something that the Hexicans got to figure out. You can't do everything. You got to find, in my opinion, you got to find one thing and stick with it. If this is a store of value, cool. Let it be a store of value. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody hold it, everybody stake it. Everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? But when you got 90% of people not staking, that tells you something about it. It's more of a trade coin. And the problem with Hex is, I'm going to be real with you, they probably should have put a tax on trades, because not having a tax on trades allows traders to just swing trade this thing like they can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Oh, but a dip. It's going to be a lot of that with Hex. So it just is what it is. But yeah, but I was just, let me see. Let me check you out. You say Hex was 0.0005 in January 2020, but not many bought and held to 55 cents. That's a fact. No, I had it that cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, like, I know. Like, yeah, and I had it pretty high too. Like, nobody, bro, it's not realistic. It's not really, that's too much money to leave on the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then again, it's not mechanics that prevent people from wanting to sell it. So it's no way, even if it happened again, when it gets to 1,000 X, you've been waiting, just say you've been waiting 3, 4, 5 years. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a 5-year stake at ends. If you made 1,000 X on it, are you going to wait till the 10,000 X? You know what I'm saying? You going to restake it? Let me go to get that out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go to get that out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just a natural reaction that people are going to have. So while I hope that it does well, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, Hex is just a portion of this. Pulse is the real king, though. I think Pulse can do that. I think Pulse can 10,000 X easily, especially if he burning it like this. I think Pulse is the new Hex. But that's the only thing I'm trying to say. You kind of got to think it forward. You know what I'm saying? I just want Hexicans to really understand that. Like, Pulse is the new Hex. You see what I'm saying? And if you farm it, it's really like the new staking. It's really better than it's better than staking. See what I'm saying? So it's replacing the time aspect. We don't have to wait time because time. I'm gonna be real. Time is kind of similar to traditional markets in a lot of ways. You know, that's what they tell you. Oh well, in 5 years, your savings bond is gonna give you out of your $5,000, you're gonna make $100. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that is. And with the hex price going down, if you staking, you just sitting there looking at your value going down, can't do a thing. Like, dang. It's just back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay, yeah. Of course, man, shit. Yeah. And I'm not hating on it doing the 10,000X. Trust me, I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with all that. You know what I'm saying? It could do well. I still got hex stake. You know what I'm saying? Big payday hex stake. But at the same time, I do like to be realistic about it. I don't think it's highly likely to happen with so many other moving parts. And then with Richard Hart, don't even know it's so much stuff that he got messed up right now in general. So is what is good conversation though, y'all. So yes, I just want to talk about Ricky. I think he just needs to understand that the IQs of some of the newer people into this, especially the Pulsechain stuff, is next level. It's not like it used to be. We're not just sitting there waiting on you. And then people are actually looking into what's going on behind the scenes. People are looking at blockchains and all that stuff. So here's what it is. All right. Hey man, you running my mouth, bro. Pause. Let me go. I got a couple more things I'm gonna let y'all go, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all long today. I said that too. Then, dang, bro. Like I had a lot of stuff to talk about. Real quick, let me get the crypto stuff out of the way, and then we can talk about other stuff if y'all like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some other stuff on my mind. I want to talk about, if y'all into rap and I'm into all this different stuff. We can sports. I gotta talk about Zion if y'all want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll do that last. Because I know with crypto people, I'm trying to go to bed. All right, go. You know what I'm saying? Go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work in the morning. I get it. All right. A couple things on Pulsechain. If you're on Pulsechain right now, again, I talked about the burn earlier. Understand, the burn is really, really important, but it's slower than expected. This Pulse was down. Do like Quaz. If you got to drop powder right now, DCA. You know what I'm saying? Like DCA. For me, I'm a degenerate, so all my money, you know what I'm saying, all my crypto working for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't really keep a lot of dry powder no more. You know what I'm saying? Or I might move some or something if it's worth it. But I'm in this thing, so it's all good for me. And it's all good for anybody who sacrificed. Don't, hope is not gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think I'm against this. No. I just like to show y'all both sides of the coin. I do believe, I think there's gonna be a lot of exits to Pulse. I think Pulse could be $1 one day, probably more. So just imagine how much you got. If you got 1 million, 10 million of it, if you got 100,000 of it, that could be a lot to some people. So, all right. So, again, now, real quick, let me give y'all a little update on this because I told y'all we farming. The farming, it gives you, and I sold a little bit of this, I think. It gives you, as the price goes down, it gives you more Pulse tokens. So if you believe in Pulse long term, it's easier to farm it and then have ink. Now, one easy strategy you can have if you want to make even more Pulse, or just say you want to buy Hex, you can do that too. Use this ink and use that to buy whatever you want. So you can, and a lot of times what I'll do, I'll take this amount, this ink, sell it and add it right back into liquidity and keep growing it. So when that price go up, I know a good price. I got to target what I want to sell at. I've gotten way more Pulse, and then if I wanted to, I got a little something in my pocket to spend. You know what I'm saying? My OG always said you gotta have some pocket change. Man, you always gotta have at least $10 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have some pocket change. So that's the game now. This the real problem with this is, and I think Ricky's now. Let's go back to this real quick. He's forcing this burn to happen as fast as possible, because as these farms that y'all notice, if you're a farmer, you get it. These APRs are going to continue to go down. It just is what it is. It started off at like 1,100, 1,200. Now it's down to 245. It's still worth it. But you got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch it because at some point you're going to want to take these gains. If I start off with 100 Pulse in this farm, or just say 200,000 Pulse in this farm, I got a million Pulse right now. I'm up in Pulse. You see what I'm saying? So before that price start going up too much, and if this APR ain't worth it no more to me, I'm about to take this farm out and hold my Pulse and probably put it in wrap Pulse. So just giving y'all some game. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm waiting on the pools. Don't, bro. Richard Hart is doing what he's doing for a reason. He don't have pools are the easiest thing to do. It's easier than farms. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's single asset, bro. This is helping the platform. When you provide liquidity here, this is basically provide liquidity. when you make this pair, you earn your ink, you get a reward. You're getting a reward because you're giving the entire platform a total value lock of liquidity that other people can sell. I don't want to get too nerdy on that, but that's what it is. So yeah, watch these APRs right now. But again, there's no point to just hold pulse in your wallet saying, I'm gonna be safe, I'm gonna be safe. It's safer to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's safer to get more of it. That's how I feel. Or if you want to earn the ink and buy back how much you got in with, so this is extra, you can do that too. But sitting on the sidelines right now, it's not gonna get much for you. So, all right, what else? What else? What else? Real quick. Let me look at. I told you I ain't gonna hold y'all long. All my real ones want to sit and talk about Zion and some other stuff. Y'all can rock with me. All right. So if you look at that screening, Pulsechain is number 6 right now. That's not great, but and I'm gonna have to talk about Zen next time, y'all. It's too much. It's too much going on. I try to tell you, it's too much, bro. It's just a lot. I can't get to everything. Anyway, so the main thing is looking at to me, you can do it by transactions, you can sort it by the makers. For me though, the liquidity, I don't look at the FTV, the full diluted value. That means nothing to me right now. The liquidity means everything because that's how much money they got, then they holding. Everything Richard Hart is top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, you know what I'm saying? So, he's running all that. But then you look down, Beetroot is pretty much the next in line. What Beetroot is, it's essentially a bridge, and it charges. It's a reflect token. So now all my stack cash people, this for us. We got a reflect token too, but it's at a 10%, and it adds more to liquidity than this. A 2% fee in and out on Beetroot, whereas you can hold it in your wallet, you're going to get more of it. That's too low of a fee. You need a higher fee to discourage whales from just making this a pump and dump game. And that's what they've pretty much done, but it's still going up. So if you're holding Beetroot, this could be decent long term, but you see there's no other layer 2, especially a non-Richard Hart layer 2 that's in the top 20 for real. Everything else is him. Incentive, rap pause, hex. You see what I'm saying? So that's important to see that Beetroot as a bridge can do this. They got some other things going. I'm not jumping into all that today. But you got to look for other things. Now, again, I told you, Wells Candy is trash. This is similar to some other projects that I've been in on the Binance Smart Chain. You don't want to touch this. If you hear anybody talking about, get the Wells Candy, they're an idiot. I'm no offense to them, but offense to them. They dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what they're talking about. This stuff is going to drain. This is going to drain. Trust me on that. Daytona Finance. Oh, we can look up Daytona Finance real quick. Now, some people are like, man, you know what? These farms over here on Pulsechain is doing kind of bad. Let me look up Daytona Finance. Now I'm gonna tell you, we've seen these before. If you're a degenerate, you've seen all this. So this ain't really new to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to these. Sometimes experience is the best teacher. What's gonna happen to these farms is they're going to go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. Like we've seen, there's gonna be a clone war where they're gonna keep cloning this type of contract over and over and over again. You might see some small changes, but for the most part, you're not gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see what you're gonna see. But you have to be careful with stuff like Daytona Finance. So yeah, Daytona Finance. Let me go into the farms real quick. Oh yeah, I just got a couple real ones on right now. Anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna talk, y'all. I got a couple more minutes. We're gonna talk for a second. I'm gonna talk about some real life stuff. I told you I talk about DeFi, but I don't want to talk all DeFi. I want to talk about some other stuff too. So shout out to the fam that's on, bro. It's the real ones. Now, when you jump into look at these kind of farms, now one thing is again, and I'm gonna say this too. People still rock with me. Might be late for some of y'all, but people still rock with me right now. This is when you really learn because you got to see what else is out there to kind of know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? These farms with these APRs right now are not worth it. So, and one thing you'll see is that they have a 4% fee on it. So you could, I think earlier had higher APRs. You could have earned on something like this, but at this point, you're gonna see another one of these come up in the next couple of days. It's gonna be like 10 of these. So be careful. I would not touch these. I've learned my lesson from these. I don't touch these. But these kind of farms, some people want to get in and earn some extras. I wouldn't do it. But just know from what I've seen in my history, these things don't last. Oh, one thing, if some of y'all like Hex, I got you. Now, shout out to Token Rider, Satoshi, all them. You know what I'm saying? Like they've done a good job. If y'all like Icos and Hedron, Fair Hex is way, way, way better. I'm sorry, it is. It's a better, like if you like Hedron, this is better than Hedron. You just have to stake it here. It's the same concept, but instead of just using directly whatever you stake it to Richard Hart's hex staking, Fair Hex essentially lets you stake it over here, and you can earn this Fair Hex token, which is a limited supply of it, and you can with that you can earn extra hex from it. Now, I don't want to get all into this, but I'm just touching on this. Like, this is dope because I ain't gonna lie. Satoshi done been pumping this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, all right, man, I'm gonna look at it. Dang, I'm gonna look at it, bro. But if you like Hex, man, you gotta think of other ways that's a little bit better. This combines the Richard Heart staking, and you can get this additional token that earns Hex too. So, similar to some stuff that we're doing in Stack Cash, liquidity pool of this overall is growing, right? So as that liquidity pool grows, the site has more hex to basically reward y'all. It's kind of like tokenaire stuff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all like, look familiar. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But this is a whole different flow. They got way better tokenomics here. The only thing I don't like is I don't think Fair Hex is available to be purchased yet, because this is, I think, is a reflect token. So you get more. Now remember, I'm saying reflect token, reflect token, reflect token. It's a reason I'm saying that. See, I gotta understand the next layer of all of crypto is going to be to earn it for just holding it. It's no more of time locking it and all that. You can just hold some in your wallet and get more of it. Fairhex is using that and it's paying out in hex. So if you like that, that's for you. So it is what it is. All right. Let's do a little some. Let me slide on over to the other side. Shout out to y'all. If y'all checking me out tonight. This Money Mode DeFi Crypto Show. Hit that like on your way out. All the real ones still around. I appreciate y'all, bro. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Some of y'all late night people too, so it's all good, bro. But I'm telling you, ain't nothing like what I forgot the name of these people. Sorry. Ain't nothing like what we doing over here, bro. I'm just trying to bring more to the community, man, and trying to challenge people's minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do more, y'all. We gotta do more than just sit back and hope somebody fill our bags or stuff. That's not generally what happens. So here's what it is. All right. Let's jump on across the pond to talk some old DeFi stuff or some other DeFi stuff. It's gonna be easier. Let me do this. It's gonna be easier for me to let me see. It's gonna be easier for me to do this another way. Now what's funny is some of y'all, it's a two different crowds. Some of y'all gonna really enjoy this, especially on the rewatch. Because I don't talk about this stuff no more. So y'all want to hear. I know some of y'all want to hear, but some of y'all want to hear that mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna go off on nobody because Stack Cash, we in the space, bro. So I kind of, I'm a little lenient, more lenient than I used to be on these dudes, man. I don't, it is what it is, bro. If they keeping the project going, and good for them. But I do want to talk some real degenerate stuff on the Binance Smart Chain. And whether we like it or not, Stack Cash is going to be kind of grouped into this. So just is what it is. Hold on, dang. All right, let me go to ArcFi. I got a couple more, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna talk about this sports and this other stuff too. I told y'all we do more than just regular talk over here, bro. So y'all love kicking with me. If not, I'll talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. Some of y'all like, yeah, buddy, you look like you cool talking to yourself. I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, bro. It's all good. And I know people come in just to hear the main subject mostly. So some people sleep. Oh, I gotta go to bed. You know what I'm saying? You got to clock in. I get it. I get it. I swear that I get it. All right, so I'm gonna talk about four of them things. I'm gonna keep it moving. It really ain't too much else to talk about. This is funny. I haven't spoken on these and I've been kind of tight-lipped on them, but I want to get these out. I got. Let me say it right. I gotta get this off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get this off my chest because people been expecting me to say something about some of these, and I just ain't. I haven't been enthused about them at all. So, is what it is. One more. I'm almost there, y'all. And some of y'all want to hear about Zion. Y'all want to talk about that, bro. Man, listen, bro. I don't care if I talk to the atmosphere. That's the thing, bro. Like, I do this anyway. You know what I'm saying? I do this anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I said I was gonna be short today, but hopefully I ain't gonna get to 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Now, this is important again because some of us make passive gains every day. And as I start explaining more and more about Stack Cash as a layer two, this is what we're gonna be in the realm of, especially on Binance Smart Chain. Now, these projects are not multi-chain; they're just Binance Smart Chain. Whereas Stack Cash is way more flexible. But we will be starting on Binance Smart Chain, so I do want to kind of talk through what I'm seeing in them. And it's been a long time. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know it's been a long time since I've talked about these. So, it's what it is. And I'm again, this is it ain't you learn more through teaching. Like this is where you learn the stuff for real. Like I could talk about Richard Hard and all that stuff. That's cute, but it's kind of like whatever. You know what I'm saying? To me, at least, this is the stuff that I really get to dive in and just really talk. That's why I say you missed the whole show. Hey, I'm about to, but you know what's I'm about to get into the real stuff right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I talked about basically, you can rewatch it, bro. I just talked about, how people, people in Hex is like, on pause. It's like, oh, bro, I'm tired of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like I ain't gonna say they dumb, but they just like betas, bro. They just followers. So it's pretty dope. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. But hey, bro, I'm gonna talk about some sports and I'm gonna talk about some I'm gonna talk about some entertainment too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk some music. You know, I watch stuff, bro. And then some people like be truck drivers. Some people be in the cars, bro. They don't want no little 5-minute video. They don't want no 10-minute video. You know what I'm saying? They want to ride out and listen to some stuff that's gonna be beneficial. So hopefully I can help y'all. If not, then you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's all bad. But yeah, bro. So yeah, I'm about to, jump into these other projects real quick. If Rosa stop playing with me. Come on, Rosa. All right, yeah, we're gonna get Rosa going, y'all. So we're gonna talk about drip. We're gonna talk about ArcFi. Okay. Just go, Rosa. Dang, she be tripping late nights. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't trying to hear none of that. What in the world? Come on. See, Rosa. See, some telling me not. They might be telling me not to do this. I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. We good. We go, G. All right. So yes, I'm gonna talk about ArcFi. I'm gonna talk about Drip, what they got going on. I'm gonna talk about Elephant Money, and then I'm gonna talk about what I missed, Furio. So we're gonna hit them four real quick. Those are the ones that's really still around. Um, and one of the main advantage I think projects like Stack Cash that we're gonna have is that we're in all this other stuff and some of these we're very familiar with. So it's really just an advantage. And then we're built for users. All those projects have like owners. You know what I'm saying? Like they have people who are like it's extremely centralized. And the point of Stack Cash is to be as decentralized as we humanly possibly can be. So that's the whole point of that. All right, let's start with Drip. I've been withdrawing out of Drip for so long. Now, Drip got a whole bunch of stuff. They got a whole bunch of people still building on it. People just don't care what happened in the past. And that's what I'm starting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you got to understand. So I'm getting with the program. You know what I'm saying? I got other wallets and all that. But with this wallet, now we're going to talk about Drip Drop Draw and all that. But with this wallet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just seeing it's like one of the last few that I don't have maxed out. Max out wallets, bro, going to get you $50 a day. So the key is, and to me, if you're going to be in Drip, Drip is they found a way to sustain. They don't have to be. They're not the best people in the world from the past stuff, right? But they got a cult little following, right? And they have people that's invested in making new products to make it survive. So the only thing I could do as a DeFi user is to run into it, like swim. I don't want to swim upstream. You don't want to be a salmon. Ooh, snap that up, money. Double your money, mo. Bingo. Some of y'all don't know them salmon swim upstream. It's been years now at this point with Drip. So, you might as well make, while it's around, you might as well make some bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. But the key is, the whole key is to get to Max Wallet. Now, they changed the referral program up. So people, I think B-Reap is not even needed no more, or it's not, you don't make no referrals, basically. And it's because it's easy to abuse it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you refer using some person, so I don't want to go through all that. But basically, you'll use somebody who has a max out wallet or is under a max out wallet that'll bounce back your rewards to you. I don't have no B-Reap, so everybody on my team make their own rewards. You compound, you make more. They're supposed to have new UI and all this other stuff. They got drip, drop, draw, and they have all these other driplet and AI drip and all these other projects. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just know a whole bunch of people got a lot of max out wallets and they making a couple $100 a day and in a couple of them. So the key is if you in Drip to this day is just to get to a max wallet and just ride with the wave, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get it to a point where you can get this maxed. It's gonna take some months. Just keep compounding, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even with this now, with this wallet, I just been taking out when I can, just using it for gas, right? But $50 a day is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad. So the key is just getting into a max wallet, getting that to the point where you can at least get, look cool $50 a day. While it don't matter. Like it's supposed to go away a long time ago. And I think some of y'all remember me saying, like, this ain't gonna, bro. These dudes gonna make sure this is gonna stay around. And now they got other projects that's building on top of it, trying to burn in and play games with it. Cool. It's not going nowhere. So, we're part of DeFi. Make bread in DeFi, bro. It's no point to being mad and not making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not right, but I'm gonna be real, to having stolen money from me personally. The prices went down, and now you got to think of it as, unless you got in at $180, $100, it's gonna suck for you. But everybody else, if you haven't gotten in at them prices, even if you did get in at them prices, go ahead and get you a max out wallet, and then all you gotta do is airdrop your another wallet and just keep that going. This is kind of like the song that doesn't end if you treat this the right way. So now with this main, so I can show y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get this to max. It's gonna take some months, but I think it's gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's no point to spending this. I'm just gonna compound, and that's just the name of the game. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all the game. But you gotta trust. It's just in the real market. It's not just a drip. With everything, you gotta trust other people's greed. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes have found a way to sustain it. So, if they're gonna sustain it, we gonna stain it. Ooh, we're gonna hit that stain. Now, you got people on the other side of the pond and just waiting on the token price and all that other stuff. Like, we active. You know what I'm saying? We active. We jumped off the porch. We got the burner on us. I got the burner. I got we active. You know what I'm saying? Like, so be active. You know what I'm saying? You got to use this stuff to your advantage. And these other projects I'm talking about are not in the position of even drip. So it's kind of stood this test of time. Again, I can say all the negative stuff in the world. It just does no point to that. My energy's in a good place. And then with that cash coming, we're going to negate a lot of the negatives that you see. So it's just going to be, longevity and making a lot of money with it. So it is what it is. I ain't got much to say about that. Let's go here. All right. So there's a big problem with elephant money. And it's always been the same kind of problem. Some of y'all been waiting a long time for me to talk about elephant money. Woo-hoo! Let me say this first. It's sad that people kind of short-sighted. Oh, somebody stole drip and this, and you stole this, and you stole that. Whatever, bro. Like, ain't nobody stealing nothing in this space. Stack cash, even though the only one thing that's similar from stack cash to elephant money is the over collateralization. Everything else is different. We got a completely different team aspect. We have NTTs, which they don't even have anything close to that. And then our protocol structure is way different. We're completely uncentralized. We have safe wallets where multiple people have to call stuff. There's a king of this. And that king is, in so many words, that dude just, it's still the old game to him. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's a lot that I can say about this, but then, like, all of a sudden this dude is rich, like, putting bots on other projects and taking from other projects. Like, that's just that's the game they play. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, who you're dealing with and how you're dealing with it, how you're dealing with them. This project, this is Stampede. They told you to forget about Stampede, and let's look at futures. They told you to get into futures and buy elephant token. And the reason for that is, we're gonna grow Bertha. We're gonna grow Bertha. Now, you gotta understand what you're looking at. This is at best a linear growth situation, and it's linear growth because it's centralized. So if you think about with Richard Hart and Hex, right? What happened over there, it was linear growth because the leader was basically holding a lot of it and doing a lot of the transactions on his own. Here is even more because Richard Hart's not a dev. This leader here is a dev. So he's been doing it for a long time, and now he's just I'm a whale. Well, a lot of people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in this project, and the people that promote it now, either it's two things: either they don't know no better, which is bad, or they already got so much money in they can't go against it. And I get that, you know what I'm saying? But they keep wanting to preach to you about, oh, this is going to be exponential, exponential. Let me tell you something. The only thing you got to look forward. The only thing that's going to be exponential is the stack token. And it's because it's built correctly from the beginning. The elephant token here is not, is linear growth, which means it's been more susceptible to, in my opinion, into manipulation. There's a few whales here. It's just become a whale game. And then on just that, you get to airdrop your people extra elephant when you want. Like certain people like are talking about this project because they're getting extra elephant to do it. Trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not realistic. And a lot of people just want to believe in something. But the sad part is that this project could have been better. But the problem, it took so much money, and then you tell people to forget about the money they lost. That never works. And then you have, a few small group of people that's just flooding, spamming other chats. Oh, well, hey guys, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? This been out for years, bro. It's been exploited over a year and a half ago. Like, yeah, we know about that, bro. But this is not exponential growth. And not only just that, with this elephant treasury. Oh, wait till the elephant treasury gets up and this treasury is doing too much for this project. And that's why Stack Cash is special. We're not holding one person that has control of this to make all of us some money. That doesn't make sense. And not just that, people have lost money in Stampede. You change that as it came up. Which you shouldn't be changing projects like this. Either you created it good or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's why Stack Cash takes a lot of time. We've taken our time to come out. We're not rushing to come out. We're going to come out and have everything correct. But the Stampede is what people were interested in. And, with Stack Cash, our cash box is not Stampede at all. It's totally different. It has so many sustainability facets to it. But all in all, that's what people want the most. They were interested in this bond, and this is what let them down the most. So if somebody telling you, oh, well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You lost money. That's not empathetic at best. And the key is you got to think this team, everybody knew who they were at one point. Nobody's interested in it anymore. So if you cheering it on, it's because you want to make your own money, and it's kind of a selfish thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody here is anticipating a lot of money. Not just that, let's talk Stampede and futures, and I'm gonna get on off of this. With Stampede right now, one of the main things is that this is not built to make you money at all. It's been changed in order to get you out of it. Does that make sense? This is no longer an asset to this protocol at all. He's seeing it, or that person's seeing this as a liability. And that's the saddest part, because this is what people could have got behind, or they did get behind the most, and they lost the most money on it. Now you tell them don't forget about it. Then that's not right. But it was basically changed to whereas if you basically get punished here to withdraw. If you want to just look at it in layman's terms, you're getting punished to withdraw. Every time you withdraw, it removes your principal. And that's not, it's innovative. It's innovative in a way that's heavy towards the people who created this. This doesn't help anybody else. This is getting you out of the way. And that's the thing. This is like a lack of accountability. Look, this was guaranteed that it was supposed to be $1 peg, and there's no way this is ever getting back to a peg. And then you want to put it all on, the treasury's going to get it back. Well, no way. You can't put all pressure on one area and expect the entire project to grow and it to be parabolic. People are not going to jump into it for multiple reasons. And you got to understand this. If you look at the elephant token, the reason people are not going to just, these people really think it's going to go parabolic, but it won't, because before, let me give you some history on elephant money. What made it pop was that the Asian market jumped in. Now they did some wrong things, but they still got it more notoriety. They're not coming back. It's a lot of people over here, like people over here, like the people I know, they're not coming back over here. We know what this is. We know what this one man team is capable of doing, which is not helping people. And then you get a small group of people who, they don't know how to disconnect from stuff. Either they lost a lot of money and they're trying to make their money back, or they okay with misleading you and just believe in the hype, or they didn't see the 50 other contracts before this where all he's doing is pushing everything with time. So if you look at Stampede, you gotta spit out your principal. You can never really make money with Stampede now. This futures is worse. Like, oh, well, you're gonna make money. It's BUSD, all that good stuff, right? But what this is, if you look at it, it's $2.5 million that has to be sold at some point. Forget everything else. Oh, I can make all this money. Don't worry about that. This treasury is not ever going to be strong enough to be able to pay Trump back, and do all these different things and make everybody rich and nobody. And then in the meanwhile, if all that were to happen, you need all that to go right, and it still survive. And then you need people not to sell elephant tokens. That doesn't make sense. The longer you wait, the more sell pressure there's going to be on from somebody. So you got to make your own decisions for this. I don't talk badly about anything. Projects like Drip, projects like Elephant Money, projects like Furio, projects like Art, they can all be a part of our CBC pool. Like we're a community fund token, so we have opportunities. If y'all want these tokens, they can be a part of it, and we can actually help Elephant Money. That's funny. So this is growth out of me too. But all in all, the mechanics here are kind of flawed. And I just, me in my personal opinion, you will never get the full truth out of this team. It's always something to, oh well, this is stuff that don't matter. Oh well, this is math and money, and this, like, all that stuff don't mean nothing, bro, because I know the math of my money is not adding up. So you have to see what this is, and this is a negative. Futures is a bad thing for the protocol. And some people might use it as a good thing. Oh, but it's a high minimum on it. It's not realistic. And one thing about these types of projects is you're not going to get outside. You're not going to get big investors want to come be a part of this, because if they ask 2-3 people about it, I mean, this team is blacklisted, bro. There ain't nobody want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know better. And only people who don't know better are still in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, this is gonna do this and this. It's been years, bro. Like, you still waiting on that? It's been linear growth at best, but that's anyway. All right, so yeah, so that's that. Shout out to everybody who's in there, man. Y'all more than welcome to come and stack cash. Again, my thing is use that cash to grow you. If you want to buy more elephant, cool, use that cash. We'll pay you. We'll actually make sure that you can make gains daily. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually do that. And there's no change in nothing, ain't no reneging on nothing, ain't no, oh well, this didn't work, so we gotta ain't no peg adjusted. We don't need to do all that stuff. We've taken the essence of over collateralization in our reflect token, and we've actually put it on steroids. So it's just like that. Y'all ever ate Church's chicken? Ooh, them little bitty bones and big thighs. That's what we've done with that cash. So I'm an expert, bro. I done put over 10,000 hours into this. And anytime you put over 10,000 hours in, bro, you're an expert. So you know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. I wish them nothing but success. And they're welcome to be a part of CBC pool. I think it'd be really cool to help their users out and make additional gains. And what CBC does in Stack Cash, we essentially take it out of circulation. We don't need to spend it. It's just total value locked. So we'll just hold the tokens. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's all good. All right. ARC-V. Now, ARC-V, this was, we're gonna be available to the people and this and this. I don't see how you can stick by this and then they have another pre-sale and all this stuff, and that's cool. I'm not against pre-sales, but the main thing is ARC-V, when it started to die, it shouldn't have been surprising to anybody. And I was telling people about this. It was very top heavy and unfair. If you give us more money, you can compound more. Compounding in these types of projects. Now, I'm talking like listen, I know what I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, working on a layer 2, working with devs and, doing our own thing, we learn a lot. You learn a lot more, and you learn really what's going on behind the scenes under the hood, which that's what I'm here, bro. I'm a voice of the people. I'm here to tell y'all what's going on under the hood. ARC-V had a big problem because they did something smart, but it was dumb. They got a whale in here. Like we got our Mega Cash and Stack Cash. They got a whale in here, but it only pays them. And not only just that, they have legacy NFTs, but it only favors the rich. And they had a decent math to this vault here, but you can really stay in it forever because it makes you compound. You don't want to. You can let people compound, but it's better to let them get out if they want to get out. So it's really kind of a mix. Stack Cash is kind of a mixture of what Elephant Money did and what ARC-V did, but it's giving people more freedom. If you want to leave, you can leave. It's not making them compound. And that's what this contract does. It punishes you for not compounding. And all that does is add debt onto the site. That adds debt into the protocol. So, there's no reason for the protocol to have that much debt. Um, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody's net deposit value, if you're doing this right, it should definitely be negative. You should not be, most people are not depositing back here. And the biggest problem is they had too many moving parts that just favored only the whales in their team. They pay a lot, they have a lot of devs, they pay a lot of devs. You know what I'm saying? Like they pay themselves well. And then they have, certain people that can, you know, let me go to it. While you can sit here compounding this 1.5%, they compounding 13 times as much. That's and if you got the just say you got the richest people, they compounding the most. You're gonna owe them the most. This is not built to be long term in that fashion. They weren't built to have money long term. And then the biggest issue I had is they blame the people on that. Wait a minute, y'all owe the bonds and they weren't supposed to sell. Why can't they sell something that they put their money in? That doesn't make sense. You can't blame people. And you created the contract, right? You didn't ask the people's help like Stack Cash. You didn't give them a vote in what they could do. This is not a DAO. This is us telling you what we got it for a project. You could be in it and make some money if you want, but we're gonna pay the rich people first. That's how I see it. And they can do all these things to kind of, oh, with this, that's cool. But at the same time, you got to call a spade a spade. Now, I think they can fix it, but we got this new thing and we got VPNs and this and this. That's not what people want. People want to have this fixed. People like CD contracts, but you have to make it sustainable. And this to me was not sustainable because you let the richer people compound more. If anything, what you do is you let the poor people compound more, and then it's going to be more interest in it. But that's neither here nor there. And then you had to pay it was just too much. I like the math though. They had very, very good math and some good stuff here, but it just wasn't built to last. And you got to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like when things like that happen and they blame the people. Oh, well, we had some people who acted dishonestly by selling what belongs to them. Like that's not dishonest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's y'all paying yourselves too much in a lot of ways. So you got to watch out for that. And ArcFi is kind of, it's kind of down in the dumps. And I'm gonna be honest, people who, some people like promoted this and they just wanted something to talk about. It wasn't a lot of stuff to talk about. I get it. But you got like guys like myself, I'm always willing to go out on a limb when I see something that's crazy. And I saw it in ArcFi. I liked it at first, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all got a will to just pay y'all. You don't need that much for marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what it is. All right. One more thing, and I'm gonna be done with DeFi. I'm gonna talk a little bit of stuff that I just want to talk about for a second. All right. Now, I ain't got nothing to do over here but compound. You know what I'm saying? Like this is I need to spend a lot of time ragging on it. Furio, it had the best. This is what's funny is all these contracts, Stack Cash is taking the best parts of them. The best part of Furio by far was the team building. It has some issues with it, but it has some real strong points to it. But they got to playing with the money, and then they start having different fundraisers within the project, and we'll refund you, and they're not refunding. I think people get into FurFi. I don't even think they got their money back. Y'all had a lot of good people over here, and hopefully they can transition over to Stack Cash, which we're here to kind of fix all these big problems. At this point, the main issue with Furio is it don't matter what happens, even if y'all die, you can't sit here and tell people they can only get $1 a day, no matter if you got a max wallet or not. There's no point to me getting the max wallet over here. I might as well get the little dollar, pay some gas fees. But at the max, you can, let me see. I think the max you can withdraw is 100. Yeah, 100. I only got 100. But yeah, the max you can withdraw is 100. And the problem is they got their gas turned all the way up. So you'll get $2.37 from selling, just say $2.50 from selling Furio. After all their taxes, which I don't even know what that goes to at this point. Then you have to go to the fur pool. They should just cut this off. Like nobody wants to use the fur pool, and it makes you wait 30 days. It's just like big jip after jip after jip. But this is basically disincentivizing anybody from using it. Somebody who came in with $50,000, $100,000, they're not trying to get $1 out a day. That's not cool. And this team just kind of fumbled the bag all the way around, and they are where they are because I think it's just been some dishonesty, and I don't think there's no saving this. It's just a matter of time. It's already over. But the smart thing would do was, if you got a team over here, to transition that team to Stack Cash and get more interested in something that's built, long term, and you have a say in how it goes. It's not just, and then you get a certain number of teams, you can be a part of this secret group. Well, and over at Stack Cash, all of us is in the secret group. It's a dial, so your vote counts. All right, so that's it, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all no more longer. Oh, two things. I said I was gonna talk about this. Sports and entertainment. Now, I didn't even talk about Gary Gensler. See, it's a lot, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Now, what's Lil Wayne's best album? We talking music. If all my DeFi people, y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to talk like this, I talk like this. I do music too. Now, let me go to his discography. Some people be like, "Oh, hey, bro, hey, no, the Carter 2, the Carter this." Listen. Now this is my age range. Some of y'all listen to all these auto-tune dudes. That's cool. Go, you know what I'm saying? Do you? But to me, if you're talking about Wayne back in the day, the Carter was not that good. People, the Carter was actually low-key trash. I'm sorry. It was, bro. The Carter 2 autumn was trash. These kids call it great because they don't know great, bro. The Blueprint is great. Good Kid, Mad City was great. None of the Carters was great, bro. None of them. I'm sorry. They was not. You know what was great, though? This is where I'm from, I'm going to tell you, where I'm from, it blew up in the streets first. What blew up was called the Squad Up mixtapes. Oh, which one of y'all know about Squad Up? You know what I'm saying? The Squad Up mixtapes was what Wayne really got known for. Remember, BG, Turk, Juvie all left Cash Money. That birthday's funny. They all left Cash Money. Wayne had to hold it down basically by himself. And he took his homies and they made these mixtapes called Squad Up. Now, I'm a mixtape dude. I love mixtapes. One of the best mixtapes ever to me was 50 Cent Power the Dollar. It became an album. But mixtapes, and he had DJ, what was the name? 50 had some mixtapes too, but mixtapes really got popular with Wayne. Where I was from, it's different. Like, dudes gonna always want to be hip. Like, I remember when Titty Boy wasn't even big. I remember Tip back in the day. Nobody knew who Tip was. And I was like, bro, it's this dude in the South. He real country, but he cold. Everybody like, man, who is this dude? I'm like, no. Then he come out with money. I'm like, I told you, I knew he was gonna blow up. With Wayne, I didn't see it coming. When I heard Squad Up, I'm like, okay, we got something here. Now, these kids want to tell you the Carter 2, the Carter 3, all of them are the best. And no, they're not. He's gotten very well. He's really not a good album rapper. The reason is Wayne they don't do no features on his albums, and maybe he should have. But you got Lollipop, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not guys like me. I don't like that kind of music, bro. This is not my style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the lollipops and the, I like I actually like that song. You know what I'm saying? But most of his singles I did not like. But what I did like because he had the dedications with DJ Drama, if y'all remember that. He had the dedications with DJ Drama. What I did like, though, Sorry for the Way was cool. Dedications, all the dedications was cool. But No Ceilings. Oh, stop playing with me. No Ceilings, bro, was it. That was the best collection of Lil Wayne you will ever see. Now, I'm a battle rap fan too, right? Y'all got to understand something. Jay Mills was signed to Cash Money at the time. Jay Mills didn't put out no music. Jay Mills is a lyricist. I think there's a lot of Jay Mills in this. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a lot. It's how he rapped too. I think there's a lot of Jay Mills in this, but No Ceilings. I'm gonna tell y'all real quick what No Ceilings did. No Ceilings. It changed. He took other people's beats and he beat you over the head with. He did better on their beats than they did. Seriously. And I can go through the songs real quick, but all of these songs were better with him. I don't even remember the original songs no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm gonna go through let me see if they're gonna play this real quick. But he made all of these songs better. I'm like, bro, like, this dude was different. So everybody talking about, the Carter is a classic. No, that's not a classic. The Game, I think Untold Story is a classic. Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic. I'm a J fan, so Reasonable Doubt is a classic. Blueprint those are classics. Illmatic is a classic. That's not none of Lil Wayne, no album Lil Wayne got is a classic, but he do had probably one of the best mixtapes ever in No Ceilings. It had a couple songs I ain't rock with, but for the most part, No Ceilings was that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for real. No Ceilings was that deal. Oh, y'all, okay. I got y'all. Hold on. Let me check y'all out. My bad, man. My bad. I'm just talking to y'all. Shout out to y'all. DeFi Crypto Show, man. Still me here, man. If y'all want to talk, we here to talk. Yeah, Smock say they followers. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Is DBZ a scam? Smock. What they did some scammy stuff. They did some scammy stuff. I don't know if they're a full out scam though. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're a full out scam. Look at Lou said, "Oh snap, Muddy Late Night Live." That's a fact. Lou, what you know about that, Lou? Lou, you been around. You know what's up, Lou. Yeah. You're on the back, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying? I work on Stack Cash and, I got other things I do during the day. So why not talk to my peoples, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can talk DeFi. That's cool. But this is, I talk regular stuff too. Now, you can't really talk. I talk hip hop and R&B. I know that very well. If y'all got other genres y'all listen to, I want to listen to other stuff. I like lyricism though. This is why I like rap, because it's really poetry. It's hard to do. If a rapper wrote for another genre, it's easy for them because you got to think of how many words they put in together in a small period of time. It's a lot. Smock said, agree, the max out account is the business. Facts, Smock. And again, bro, I like to swim with the stream now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. They're not going away. So cool. Let me make some money. Let me make some bread. $50 a day for a max account. That's cool. I can live with that. My fault. I'm catching up, y'all. Lou said Bertha could be BT's savings account. Exactly. That's what it is, Lou. And I think most people over time, we know that's kind of what it is, bro. It's not surprising us no more. Like, and then they try to talk to people like you don't know. Like, oh, well, yeah, it's gonna be parabolic. He been saying that for 2 weeks, bro. No. Where's the parabolic gonna come from? Oh, Bertha's gonna do this. Bertha got all this debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, bro? No, it's not. It's linear because he's keeping it linear. Like, whatever. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to wail on them, but they don't get what's going on. Oh, Smock says surprised BT hasn't copied Wells Candy contract. Smock, he ain't copied it because he in it. BT's in Wells Candy. He's draining that. That's how you think Elephant, bro. That's how Elephant is even where it is. That's what it is. He's in Wells Candies, literally. He's draining that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. You can't tell me a project's going to work because the owner has to do stuff like that to keep it going. Like, that's crazy. Smock said, yeah, 2 years and no reflections. Right. It's look, Stack Cash, you ain't got to worry about that. You can get reflections from day one. Oh, Smock. Don't get me started. Oh, that's talk boxing. Let's go. This is DeFi Crypto Show. This is where we get started. Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. Let's talk about it. I love Bud. But let me be honest. Errol Spence is just different, bro. He different, bro. He punched hard with both hands. And that boy almost died. He got thrown out of a car, bro. Like that, man. Errol Spence is, bro. I seen pretty much all of their fights, bro. I love Bud though. Bud is older too. Bud got skills. That's gonna be the super fight. People talking about Tank Davis and Haney. That's gonna be. Well, Haney ain't that good to me. Or Tank Davis and Shakur. That's not. I'm happy these dudes not scared to fight no more. They ready to get in this ring and fight. That's what's up, bro. This is the super fight right here. I just wish they wasn't older. But yeah, Errol Spence been through a lot, man. And that dude can hit with both hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got defense. Terrence Crawford is smooth, man. I like Bud, man, but I'm going with Errol on this one. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, everybody going with Bud on this one. I'm going with Errol on this one. I'm going with Errol Spence, bro. I know I'm against the crowd. I love Bud, bro. Bud is like my second favorite behind. Errol Spence ain't my favorite boxer. I just think he's going to win this fight. Bud is my second favorite behind Floyd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, long term. Like, I'd say Floyd ain't boxing no more, but yeah, bro, I'm going with Errol on that one. Who want to take that bet? You know what I'm saying? So y'all, yeah, I got Bud. All right, we take that bet. Lou said, I'm going with okay, you going with Bud. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Now look, bro, that's a toss-up. You know what that remind me of? That Bud and Errol Spencer, it remind me of Hagler and Hearns, bro. That's gonna be a good one. I think that's gonna be an epic one. Lou, exactly. For your bot rug. Exactly. They tried bots, all this other stuff. I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they tried too much. They did too much. Smart said the Carter 3. No, bro, no. The Carter 3 better than No Ceilings. I'm about to go through the No Ceilings list, bro. And I guarantee you start singing with it because you know the words of it, bro. No Ceilings was it, bro. The Carter 3 was name 5 songs off the Carter 3 that was fire. I'm serious. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm telling you. Now, when I judge, if you talk about a classic album, Wayne don't have a classic album to me. If he's not on the level of I can listen to it straight through, like, let me give you my top 3. Top number 1 is Blueprint for me. I mean, Jay my favorite, so you know. So Blueprint, Illmatic like number 3. I like Trap or Die, Jeezy. Ooh! Y'all don't see nobody would say that. Trap or Die, bro, was maybe it's my age range. I don't know, but it ain't need all them lyrics, bro. That Trap or Die it changed. I think about a classic album that changed how I listen to music for a while. That changed how I listen to music. Trap or Die introduced a whole new level of this. And it wasn't lyrical like the other ones, but it was what it was. Those are classic albums. Spotty I'm sorry, Quimini is a classic album to me. Man, don't even get me started on Andre 3000, bro. 3000 I don't know why he's scared to do an album. He's scared. Now, a lot of y'all don't know with 3000, you know, the reason I think he's scared to make an album right now is because y'all don't know how much work he put into The Love Below. Like, if you really look into what 3000 did to make The Love Below, that dude put a lot. He was going out, he was flying to like Germany to get a person to play the triangles, and he was flying to Europe to get a drummer. He put a lot into that album, and it was just like, you know, like I like if not, you are the prototype. Like that. I like that song. I like a couple other songs, but I want to hear you rap. You know, I want to hear that Jezebel 3000. 3000 is in my top 5 all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't have an album. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was I think she was the greatest female artist of all time with only one dang on album. But I don't care if you had kids. Sing about that. Like, Lauryn Hill could rap and sing. And back in the day, man, she was my type back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. Lauryn was bad back in the day. Like, y'all ain't said nothing, boy. If y'all don't like Lauryn Hill, y'all hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lauryn Hill was fire back in the day. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't just me personally, Smart, you can't put the Carter 3 with none of them albums. Tip, trap music. You can't really put the Carter 3 with that. The Game, Untold Story, Kendrick, that's Kendrick. Oh, man. Now, Kendrick in my age range, man. Good Kid, Mad City. I can listen to that all day, every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Boy Fly and Sing About Me. Like, them songs move me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the newer joint, like All Right, and like them songs, like Kendrick is different for me. Like, he's the next level for me. He said, yeah, Wayne tripping, thinking nobody can challenge him in the verses. Yeah, no. Wayne can get Wayne can get smashed in the verses. To me, he don't have a lot of super duper hits. He's just I think he's a bigger figure. But his if he do his mixtapes though, he'd be a problem. Because even let me look at this real quick. Because even looking at No Ceilings, he got No Ceilings, bro. I'm telling you, it's so many songs. I listened to it the other day. I'm like, bro, it's so many songs in here that I only know him from it now. I don't even remember who the original was. Swag Surf. See, I said, I love my baby mamas. They get the high. Like, you know, I only know his verse. Like, he made Swag Surf a totally different. I would have never listened to Swag Surf again. Ice Cream Paint Job. Like Chris Rock. I hold the gun sideways like, oh, dog. Like, you know, like, this dude was rapping on here. DOA was cool. Wasted was fire. You know what I'm saying? I love Gucci. So that was, you know what I'm saying? But Wasted was fire. He changed. This is why this is one of the best mixtapes. He changed how you think of these songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear the beat and I think of Wayne. I only Wash My Shoes. I think that's Jay Mills wrote that. I think Jay Mills wrote that. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay Mills wrote that. I know his style, bro. That's Jay Mills, bro. All I'm trying to say is this was crazy. This was a crazy Wayne on Me. Oh, he took Twista song and Come and make it. Come on, stop playing. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Like, this was crazy. Go back and listen to those ceilings. Also, now look, real quick. I'm a Jay-Z fan, right? So listen to Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, you got, I ain't gonna get started because I'll be up all night talking about, you know what I'm saying? But as a Jay-Z fan, let me say this. As a Jay-Z fan, a lot of people know Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, Life and Times Volume. I like 1 because that's really like an extension of Reasonable Doubt. And I like 3. 3 was kind of whack. I like 2. But he had the Black Album. The Black Album is like one of my favorites. 444 is one of my favorites. 444 is my favorite currently. That's what I listen to the most. But a lot of y'all don't know. If you go back and listen to Jay, y'all don't want to know what Jay's best album was for real. One of his best that nobody would ever expect this. It was American Gangster. Ooh! Go back and listen to American Gangster, bro. Every song rocks hard, bro. Every song. It's like, okay, I forgot about that. Go, but now, a lot of y'all mad at R. Kelly. Best of both worlds. Bro, them was hits back then, bro. Y'all gotta go back, bro. Y'all know I think differently, though. But yeah, Wayne was tripping. Yeah, oh, you said Carter 2. Yeah, I was gonna say the Carter 2 is better than Carter 3. Yeah, I just, to me though, you can't name 5 dope songs off the Carter 5 for me. Now, some people do. Money on My Mind was dope. Okay, let me go through it. We can go through it. Money on My Mind was fire. That was the best song on there. Best Rapper Alive was straight. It was straight. Oh, no, that was cool too. When he get past that, it's like, give me some more, spot. I need about 3 more. And you saying this, you saying a Carter 2 is a classic. What's the best song? Money on My Mind? That's my favorite. What's other than them 3? What you got? Because if I go off the Blueprint, I can go 10 songs deep, probably 12 straight. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Look at what is it? All first verse. Right. Okay, Lou. Let's talk boxing too. He say, it's gonna be a great fight. Going to be a great boxing match. Finally, boxing getting better. You know what, Lou? These dudes been scared to fight each other, and I don't like that. Somebody made a good point about the old school fighters because they was trying to compare Floyd. Like, man, can Floyd beat Sugar Ray? Can Floyd beat Hagler, Hearns, and them? And I'm like, nah. I love Floyd. Floyd's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of reasons. But Floyd's my favorite, especially what he's doing in business now. But if you watch the Floyd fight, the key to Floyd, he didn't get touched, literally. He would go rounds when you'll see, I seen Ricky Hatton spit his mouthpiece out and cuss his cornerman out like, bro, I can't touch this dude. I can't touch him, literally. Floyd would not get touched. He'd do that Philly, ooh, what y'all know about that? That Philly crowd, man, he can't touch him, boy. Use that shoulder. Floyd was untouchable. He won't knock you out like that. He was untouchable. But if you look back in the days, man, and I think Floyd Sr. said this. He's like, it was different, scored differently. He's like, back then you would get the same points you get for a hook and a heavy, like a good counter. You'll get the same points for a jab. So the point back then, them boys was in wars because they threw a lot of punches. You see the number of punches them boys was. If you see Hearns versus Sugar Ray, man, they was throwing a bunch of punches, bro. I'm talking about like them boys was out there trying to kill each other, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, I think that's going to be a good one. I'm tired of these guys being scared. They scared of, now this is what Floyd messed everything up on, bro. Floyd made everybody think they got to be undefeated all the time. You don't have to be undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you lose to a top fighter, there's nothing, like, Haney is not I'm sorry. Y'all heard the story about Tank knocking Haney out in practice, for real. Like, for real. Like, Haney is not an undefeated. If you look at his last fight, he don't deserve to be undefeated, bro. Just go ahead and get that L and get it out your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be better off with a bigger fight. Like, and then you got to think, too, boxing is not promoted like it used to be. That's why you see old ass what's my man who had Tyson too? Oh man, with the hair, Don King. That's why he's still doing it. Don like 100. Don is 100 years old, still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, it is what it is. Smock said, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I got Bud. Oh, what y'all wanna put some VOB on it? Y'all wanna put some VOB? Earl, bro. Everybody got Bud. Listen, I love Bud, bro. If Bud was going against anybody else, I promise you, I'm rocking with Bud, bro. But Earl, bro, he got too much heart, dog. And he got so much skill. Bud got skill too. Don't get me wrong. Bud got some skill. But Errol just different, bro. Bud ain't never faced nobody like Errol Spence, bro. Never. That's gonna be a banger though. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think that's gonna be one of them ones. Man, we should do a watch party. If y'all want to do a watch party, we put in on it, bro. We can do a quick watch party for that. That'll be fire. Because I think that's gonna be epic, bro. That's gonna be an epic fight. Okay, Smart, let's talk about it real quick. He say life after death. Oh, all my East Coast people not gonna like this. Not gonna like this. I can go all night about talking about with Diddy and Big and stuff. I don't think Big was that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I said it. Oh, Big wasn't that great to me, bro. And then we don't have enough material. Life After Death was cool. Double album, all that. I liked it. Was it better than Machiavelli? Was Life After Death better than Machiavelli? Because I got to do time periods. Then it was the same time. Machiavelli was crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a huge Pac fan like that. Life After Death, I keep it though. Blueprint, to me, best album of all time, bar none, of any genre, in my opinion. The Blueprint is the 1 million, 2 million, 3 million more in 18 months. 80 million more. Now add the number up with the one I said, but stop playing with me. Can't nobody touch Jay rapping. In my opinion, that's me. That's me. ATLians, okay. I'm okay with ATLians because I like equipment. I mean, I like what did I say? Was it Equipment? I can't remember. ATLians was dope too, though. I agree. I like Outkast though. I really like Outkast a lot. Oh, Smart. The Chronic. All Eyes on Me. Yeah, okay. All Eyes on Me. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You know, what you know about that, Smart? You know what was the best song? I came to bring the pain, hardcore to the brain. I used to play that song before every football game, bro. Ready to kill something, bro. That Pac, the doo-doo-doo-doo. What you know about that? Well, that All Eyes on Me. Yeah. I came to bring the pain. Now, real quick, The Chronic. Let's talk about it. The Chronic is fire, bro. Now, I love The Chronic. Let me say something, bro. I told Miss Muddy this, and she was like, you know what? That'll be crazy. To me, think about all the classic albums of the last 30 years. Most of the classics, Doggy Style is probably one of them. You got The Chronic. You got a couple Tupac albums. You got Kendrick. You got The Game. You got 50. You got Eminem. Can't forget about Eminem. All them classics. Dr. Dre, bro, he left Death Row with no money. I ain't never seen nobody leave Death Row with nothing. He just gave him here. I'm done. Well, there's many other reasons too, but he left with no money, started over, bro, and made a better career. Dre is the best, by far, the best producer of our time, bro. We'll never see another Dr. Dre. And then what he's done right now, bro, I'm so upset with him, and I'm so upset with 3000 because you let the world down. He's supposed to have been had Detox out 20 years ago. We've been waiting on Detox for a long time, bro. That's it. That was supposed to be the final aha, bro. But Dre is a perfectionist. He's sitting here and listening to a beat for 30 years before he drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who he is. I don't want Dr. Dre worrying about no dang earphones, bro. Make some music, bro. That's what's going to last forever. Dre is the best I've ever seen, bro. Dre had me singing, but Dre had me singing a Tony Braxton song. God, dang it. Just be a man about it. That's Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude is special, bro. I don't even know. He just got an ear for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, imagine, this is what I told Ms. Muddy. Imagine if you had Dr. Dre produce the one and only Andre 3000 album. Oh, what? You talk about crazy. Because 3000, what he needs a engineer and a producer that he just trusts, so he can just rap. Because when he worried about everything else, he's a musician. That fool be walking around Atlanta playing the flute, like randomly. People be just like, what? I saw Andrew 3000 at the airport. He had a flute. You know what I'm saying? That dude, fool just be walking around the airport playing the flute. I'm like, man, this dude crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think if Dre produced an album with just 3000, man, that would be the only solo album I ever need to see from 3000. I just want one though. He talking about some, oh man, I don't think they'll like what I hear. Bro, you know what? I listen to every one of 3000's features. When 16 ain't enough. You heard that new joint he was on with Kanye? Bro, 3000 is, bro, man. He just let the world down. Stop being scared of your greatness, bro. Don't be afraid of your greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro. 3000 gotta do that, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, Nas, it was written. Oh, no, see, I don't agree with you on that. It was written was nowhere near Illmatic. Stillmatic might have been greater than me, but Illmatic was, man, listen, I told Miss Muddy, man, if you tell my boys about some songs, Black Boy Fly, All Right from Kendrick, and The World Is Yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all, you lead them with them 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, The World Is Yours, bro. I used to listen to that every day back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe it's me. What up, Nakamoto? I'm about to let y'all go in a second too. He said, late to the stream, salute family, J. Cole in it too. Oh, Cold World. I gotta get a Dreamville, man. I gotta get a Dreamville t-shirt, bro. I support that, brother. And you know what, man? J. Cole, he completely changed Fayetteville, bro, to North Carolina. He owns that, like, the whole city, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody he wants is in position there. I respect J. Cole as a businessman. I love what he raps about. Cold World. You know, I can't say nothing against J. Cole though, bro. He different. You know what I'm saying? He in my age bracket. He different though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all got going on. Let me hurry up because I know I can talk all night on this. See, let me hurry up. I know some of y'all got to work. Jay-Z public service announcement, one of the best. Let me see. Now Nakamoto, I'm a Jay fanatic, bro. I've heard every word that man has ever rapped, pretty much. Public service announcement was cool. I'm gonna be real though. Jay lost a lot of stripes with me on how he did his partners in business. And public service announcement was throwing a lot of shade. But it was great. I think that was the Black Album. It was great. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. Okay. Somebody said No Ceilings was fire, but I have to take points off their reference tracks. That's true. Look at Smart. Fiesta. Hey, Fiesta. You know what my favorite song is all time though from Jay? It's hard to say that, but one of my favorites, Song Cry, bro. Song Cry was, if you talking about a expression of your thoughts and your feelings, bro, it don't really get better than Song Cry. The hook's fire. Every verse was very clear, and it was just heartfelt, bro. I ain't never seen a rapper not sing, but basically sing his heart out. Like, Song Cry, like, it changed you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what else is fire though? Off that Rock La Familia, I think it was The Dynasty from it was really a Rockefeller album, but it was called Jay-Z. You know what was crazy? That mommy, where have you been? And when he coming home, you coming here all alone. You know who killed it? Beans. Oh, Beans killed that song, bro. Go listen to that. That was crazy. It was like, bro, that's what made Beans. So Beanie Siegel was like the most wasted talent, man. Like, that dude, he used to say it all the time, bro. Some of y'all, what he said, some of y'all are talented. He's like, basically, I'm born with this. Like, I'm gifted. Yeah, he is gifted. He wasn't even trying to rap. Like, he was just talking, bro. Like, dang, bro. He was like, you never taught me how to fight, ride a bike, man. He was just come and sit and let me talk to you, scrap. Oh my God. Beans is going crazy. Beans is going stupid, bro. Like, go listen to that song, bro. Jay was on it too, but Beans, you felt Beans on it. It was like, bro, like, you never, you know what I'm saying? He's like, some of my hungriest nights, some of my loneliest nights. You used to think money was white, but you gave us life like food from a plant. We ain't eat right from the food from the stamps. Go listen to that verse. Beans was stupid back then. Okay, yeah, smart. Real quick about money Mayweather. You say Mayweather needs one more fight, stop boxing. He 50 though, smart. You know what's crazy? Mayweather dunked at a Laker game, bro. That's crazy, bro. He's 50 years old. And he like, how tall is Floyd? Is like 150 pounds. Floyd stay in shape, though. You know what I'm saying? Floyd don't drink and smoke. He stay in shape. That dude dunked. He like 5'7". You know what I'm saying? Like, he dunked, bro. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. He's 50. How? That dude is, bro, that dude is so athletic, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Now, Floyd I think he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Man, that boy had no education. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for being the person he is today, because he wasn't supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Floyd, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got the most, all these purses, high purses. That's only Floyd created that, man. He created boxers making their own money. Nakamoto said people sleeping on Tank. Who's sleeping on Tank? Nakamoto, man, people love Tank, bro. Almost too much. I'm sorry. I like Tank, though. I love Tank, though. I ain't gonna lie. But Tank got to fight people, bro. I need to see Tank fight. You got to get Shakur up out of there. You got to get Haney up out of there. Then we can talk. And Tank just so short. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Davis was nothing. But no, Tank ain't underrated to me. People be talking too much about Tank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tank got some flaws. Tank take too much damage to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he good, though. You know what I'm saying? He's super nice. He'll knock you out. Tank got stone hands. Smock said, yeah, that 50-0 record is something crazy. Yeah. And that's what they are trying to chase that. Oh, bro, that's not realistic. Y'all got to fight each other. It is what it is. Y'all want to get paid, bro. Y'all got to fight. It is what it is, bro. Y'all can't keep doing this, bro. Y'all got to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that 50-0 is kind of stupid, though, Smock. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of stupid, bro. 50-0 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's absurd. That's absurd. But Floyd was that great to me, bro. I wish, man, I remember when Floyd was like 22-0. I should have bet with Floyd every battle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every fight. I'll be rich. If I just double up every time, you'll be rich. Yeah, watch party. I'm gonna have to figure that out, Smart. We're gonna have to do something, bro. Crypto one says Supreme clientele. Okay. See, I don't go back that far, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I'm about to listen to All Eyes right now. Yeah. And that's how I be, bro. When I start thinking about it, I start talking about it, and I gotta listen to it. Okay. Who said this? Who did? Can't forget about Shady. We don't want to start that argument, do we? Oh, that's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I don't know. I'm thinking M would have been nowhere without Dre, though. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta put him in there. He did what he did. Yeah, Smart. See, Tank. Now I agree with this on this. Tank is gonna smash Haney. Haney don't have a chance. Haney's just not good enough. He wants to be. He's just not good enough. Tank is calculated, and Tank gonna work his body badly. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But Haney's not good enough, and he already knocked out Haney in sparring. They said it, bro. They had to stop it. They said, "No, Tank was drunk, bro." They said Tank was drunk, bro. They said Tank came straight from the club. He walked in the gym. Young boy was talking crazy. Devin Haney was only 17 at the time. Young boy was talking crazy. And Tank like, all right, bro, man, put the gloves on, bro. Put the gloves on. Now, Tank, remember I said the dude he was getting messed up a couple hours before that. He comes straight into the gym. Bing, 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 bing. First round, knocked this man. They said Haney eyes flew back. And they said, hey, stop. Because, like, bro, they didn't want to be liable because he was still a kid. You know what I'm saying? They could get sued. But they was like, nah, bro. Like, they said when he felt that power, it was over. But they end up going, like, I think they end up sparring for like 12 rounds. And he said Tank was so drunk, the liquor was coming out his pores. And they said just Haney over time, just in better shape, bro. And he was, you know what I'm saying? He was up woke. Tank was still drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tank had shorties coming to the gym with him. He can't pull up in a crazy car. He comes straight to the gym with the shorties still with him, bro. They still had their dresses on. It was crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, these cats be having some crazy stories, dog. Facts, Crypto Wonder. Now, this is a fact. He said Dre is gifted, but he stood in his own way. Exactly. I don't I can go along. I can go a lot with this because I'm a big fan of Dre. But you're right. He is gifted. He's gifted. He's the best that I've seen do it. He's the best. Oh, Smart said Tony Braxton versus Mary J. Now, Miss Muddy, y'all know that J line to say, preferably get a chick with a y'all know what I'm saying, with a who cute, who can sing a song. My wife can sing like for real. You know what I'm saying? She don't like Mary J. You know what I'm saying? Most women who sing, they be hating on Mary J. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really like Mary J until she started being on Power. For real, man. Until she started being Moniece. You know what I'm saying? But no, but Tony Braxton, bro, her whole family can sing. Like they come out the womb singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Mary J. Now, Mary J got more hits though than Tony. But Tony could just sing, bro. Her little sister can sing. Her mama can sing. Her grandmama can sing. The babies can sing. The dog can sing. Everybody can sing in the Braxton family, bro. They all can sing, bro. It's crazy. Like, sing. They cold. You know what I'm saying? So, but Mary J, she can swag it out, though. She can swag it out. She can, Moniece. I call her Moniece now. Auntie Mary, she can swag it out. Somebody said, okay, standing outside the record store for that album, 3000 and Dr. Dre, stop it. Yeah, smart. I gotta get that. I'm camping out for that one. If they ever did that, bro, I'm going to buy it. I don't even know if you can buy it no more. You know what I'm saying? But I want the album of that. I want the album. If that ever, bro, that would be crazy. Okay, Smile. Let me see what you got. He said my fave Jay and Bean song. Even though what we do is wrong. Yeah, that was dope too. Now, let me talk Freeway real quick. I'm a battle rap fan too. You know what I'm saying? Freeway is I like Free sound, especially back during them times, bro. You had to sound unique. So I really like Freeway sound. But he can, bro. Beans was too good to be around Free. I mean, to be like rapping so much with Free. Yeah, but that Jay and Beans, that song was crazy. But Jake didn't really like Beans. They didn't get along. Beans was crazy back then, bro. Beans was putting paws on people, like for real. He was on tour, he would be on a tour bus knocking people out for real, and he hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was wild. Like, Beans was really a wild child. They couldn't control him. Man, if y'all go look back at them I'm a Rockefeller super duper fan, bro. I used to wear Rockefeller a whole nine. Go look at all that old stuff, bro. Like, Beans was great, but they couldn't control. They couldn't reel him in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Beans was really like not Paid in Full. What's the name of that one movie? He was really that character though. That was who he was for real. Beans was he was the Broad Street bully for real. Shout out to that movie. I can't remember. It was fire though. Yeah. Now what we do it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Let me stop. I'm not hating on Freeway. What we do was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with y'all on that. That was stupid. That was something different. I love that. Oh, cough up along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. What you know about that? Little say this call from Marcy. You was from in Brooklyn. Okay, not too far where Biggie used to stay. Ooh, Lou, look at you. Lou say I was close to Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, shout out to you, Lou. You know about all that then. You start talking about New York rap, you probably like, yeah, I'm there with you. Rap at the same more. Yeah, Nas was another rapper I love. Yeah, Nas was different. What was it? At the barbecue? Nas was ahead of his time. Like, he's not like, even as a 18-year-old, he looks like a grown man. Nas was ahead of his time. I mean, he just was rapping about extremely complex stuff, and he just put it together, and his sound was just so rugged. To me, it was just so like, it's so different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy, bro. Yeah, Nas was something else, man. Okay, Lou said Tank is really intelligent fighter, plus he has tremendous power. He is intelligent, Lou. I will give you that. Tank is smart. He's not as smart as like a Floyd. Floyd is a genius, because Floyd didn't have no training. If you ever go watch a Floyd fight. Go watch an old Floyd fight. Floyd was not getting no help in the corner. What's his uncle? Bro, he was like, what's the water? Bro, Floyd was sitting there. Bro, Floyd was a genius. He didn't have no help. He was sitting there figuring out what to do. He was just sitting there calm, not blinking like he an alien. He just sitting there. Want some water? Knock him out. That's all. I'm like, bro, what's his name? I forgot Unc name. He passed. He was just he wasn't telling them nothing. I'm like, bro, why is he getting paid? Floyd was doing all that by himself. He was so good. He just sit there. Okay, he gave me the left hook to the body last round. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, Tank has a great corner, bro. I love Tank. Been with his day ones, bro. His trainer and his team been around since day one. So I like that Tank is intelligent, but he has an intelligent team. But as an individual, Floyd was different, bro. He was a genius at boxing. I don't even know how he was that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just sit there. I'm talking about, I seen him in the Canelo fight. I seen him in the Pacquiao fight, even though that was too late. I seen him in a whole bunch of fights. Floyd just sitting there figuring out what to do. Oh, Shane Mosley that's the one fight I seen where Floyd really probably should have got knocked out. He was playing with Shane. Sugar Shane landed that right cross. I was like, oh, Floyd grabbed that arm. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Floyd was gone, bro. He grabbed that arm so quick. Floyd's eyes was glossy. I ain't never seen Floyd get tapped like that. I was like, oh my God. But then, Floyd came back. He's like, hey, man, I'm not letting this dude touch me. You know what I'm saying? Floyd just started boxing him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Tank is smart. Tank has a very, very good team. And they're very good at punch placements. To be honest, Tank has a lot of power, but he has a lot of power because he can place his punches. I haven't seen somebody place punches as well as that since I've seen Freddie Roach with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao knew how to place punches in weird places and it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, he hit you on your shoulder. Like, why are you hitting me there? Man, Pacquiao was something different, but I see that in Tank. Tank has a lot of good qualities, but yeah, he has a great team. Great team. Oh, Nakamoto. Now you're talking about the side. Let's talk about it. Yes. Scarface, Ghetto Boys, legends. They are legends. No way around it. Yeah, they super legends, bro. I used to love Scarface. I like Scarface on other stuff too. Scarface is like original to South. Them and Outkast and like UGK, like that's the South. Like if you want to talk about the legends in the South, that's the South. Like that's the South. But Scarface and them, like they was in Texas, like they legends forever. The Ghetto Boys is legend. Bushwick, I know Bushwick passed, but he was my favorite bitch in the world. I don't know if that's a proper word to say. You know what I'm saying? But Bushwick was my man. Face raise you. Yeah, Smock. Yeah, face raise is all, bro. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will never have another face, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but he's a living legend. He really is. Crypto Wonder. You about to keep me up all night with this. Yo. I say yo. That Nas Rewind song, bro, it changed my life. I'm gonna say that because I didn't know a rapper could be that good. That and I like Crypto One. It's kind of like the Rewind song. My Book of Rhymes. Nas is a different level of rapper, bro. There's nobody who can write and put their thoughts together like Nas. It's something different. It's different. And that's why I say, bro, Nas, in my opinion, is way better than Big. In my opinion, that Rewind song was stupid. That and Book of Rhymes, it's just the creativity and to be able to. Y'all have heard that Papoose when he, I think he did like every letter. I don't know if it was Big L or Papoose, but that's what that reminds me of. Nas, that Rewind song was stupid. Exactly, Crypto Wonder. Yup. Yeah, it's my real Bushwick Bill, man. He was the life of the party, bro. I miss Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? Like guys like him, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like it was different back then. Ooh, you got me thinking Ball and G now. Ooh, don't get me started. Space Age pimping. Oh, y'all about to take me down. Okay, Madonna. Oh yeah, Lou. Madonna did rough up Floyd, didn't he? He was getting the Floyd. He was getting through. And that's not easy to do. Madonna did rough him up a little bit. Shane Mosley got the closest because he really could have knocked. I didn't say he would have knocked Floyd out, but he definitely almost knocked him down. Shane Mosley threw hard punches, though. You couldn't really play with Shane. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a dangerous fighter. If he caught you, he was gonna catch you. And Floyd was playing around, trying to like fight him like he could play with him. And Floyd like, nah, Floyd, you got to box. You know what they say? You got to box a fighter and fight a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd was trying to fight a fighter, bro. You got to box him, bro, because Sugar is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mosley was about to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Like and then he made Shane Mosley mad. So Shane, he was throwing with extra oomph. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. Oh, smart. Man, ODB. Let me say this, man. A lot of y'all don't know ODB, low key, always been one of my favorites, bro. And it's, he was one of the most spiritually disciplined people you'll ever see. I don't want to go deep into it, but ODB was, he was a 5%, and he was just y'all would be surprised at how next level ODB really was. He was a genius, and he was very disciplined. I just had to say that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to say that. Let me hurry up because I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. Look at Nakamoto face smile. What you know about that, Nakamoto? Yeah. Look, man, Scarface, he changed our lives back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had so many, like, bro, it was just different. Yeah, we all thought Floyd was out of there. Yeah, Mosley tried to punch through his soul. Right. Mosley tried to punch through that boy's soul. Like, oh. Hey, bro, I was watching that live. Like, oh, I was like, Floyd, you going down. I put money on that one, too. I was like, Floyd, you going down on this one, bro. Please don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he held on. But yeah, he made Mosley mad. And Shane was trying to knock him out. That's where I grew up, Bushwick. Okay. Loose ain't from Bushwick. Okay. Smart. Oh. Y'all trying to keep me up, bro. 22 twos. Oh. I don't follow any guidelines because too many minutes. All right, so I change styles every 2 rounds. Ooh, don't get me started. Hey, Smart. Now, you ever heard 44 fours? Jay did it again. Not like 22 twos, though. It was different. It was different. It was different. I know every word to the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy. Okay, Smart say you always playing balls. I got you. Yep. Oh, Lou. Yeah, you from New Yiddy. You already know about Zab, man. They love Zab up there. Zab first 6 rounds, he was taking it to Floyd. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but yep. His gas. I'm about to say, Lou, his gas ran out. You know what I'm saying? He have enough gas in the tank. Floyd is just too in shape for Zab. But Zab had the talent to beat Floyd. He did. Zab had the talent to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was he ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like at the long term. Okay, Floyd called him a front runner. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, he kind of was. Zab kind of was a front runner. If he got up on you, you weren't gonna beat Zab. And Zab, he was gonna go crazy on you. You know what I'm saying? He had style with it and all that. But yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. But that was some good fights, man. Hey, listen, y'all. We're gonna have to do this more often. See, this is what I be wanting to do, bro. I don't want to just talk all DeFi, bro. I talk about a whole bunch of stuff, and I ain't even talk about Zion. We could talk about that next time. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that next time. Listen. Zion is some kind of we're gonna talk about Zion next time. We're gonna talk some sports. Oh, also, and with that, shout out to the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real, they beat my Lakers. They had the best team this year. They had the best team. So I'm not even mad. I'm not really mad that they won. They just had the best team. Now, if somebody was saying, like, oh, Joker's the best center ever. Oh, slow down. You know what I'm saying? No. If you put Joker on any other team, if you put Joker on Detroit Pistons, if you put him on the Houston Rockets, is that team winning the championship? Let's stop playing. Murray had a big part to do with the championship. We're not going to act. When he was hurt, they lost. I'm just saying. People want to be in the moment. Oh, Serbia, that's cool. I'm happy for them. I'm personally, I still think, even though he be tripping, I still think the MVP is better. I think what's my man out there in Philly? Embiid. I think Embiid is better. But I will say this: Jokic is good, but they trying to compare him to the great centers. Do not put him in. You cannot put him in the conversation with Bill Russell at all. Not yet. You cannot put him in the conversation with even Hakeem, the Dream. Let's stop playing. You cannot put him in the same conversation as, you can say, Tim Duncan. And one person I heard them try to compare to, and I almost flipped it. I wish somebody ever would try to compare him to Shaq. If you say that, I know you didn't watch Shaq. Shaq was, bro, I'm a Lakers diehard fan. Shaq was the most dominant player in any sport that I've ever seen at what they do. Better than anybody. And I challenge that. I'm saying dominant. He wasn't the most skilled and all that, but he was just the most dominant. I remember people used to hate me because I'm obviously, I know I'm a Kobe fan first. Kobe's the best ever. I think Kyrie just had a quote that said, man, you can keep your stats. I don't care what you say. Kobe's the best. And I agree with, I 100% agree with Kyrie on that, bro. I don't care what you say. Forget LeBron, forget Jordan. I don't care about what nobody say. Kobe's the best to me. It just is what it is. That's never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? The Mamba that's it. But I remember, bro, Shaq, bro, he was so good. Y'all don't understand. He was athletic. Now, him and Uncle Dennis, they would be out running the streets that night, and that was the problem. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, you cannot put Joker in the same sentence as Shaq in his prime. That's not even right. Shaq would eat that boy lunch. Barbecue barbecue chicken. That boy will be barbecue. He cannot stop Shaq, bro. I'm telling you. I get it. He's good right now. I get it. The league is soft. They didn't know how to call fouls on or for Shaq. He was so big and dominant, bro. And it was nothing. They don't even know. Every play could have been a foul on Shaq, bro. He was that good. It was crazy. Just imagine if Shaq shot 70% on his free throws. He would have been by far the leading scorer of all time. I don't even know. I don't think he passed Will. I think that was his only main regret. Smock, real quick. Smock said Darvin Ham was the reason we lost. Oh, Smock, no. Oh, Smock, you about to get me going on the Lakers for a second. If they get Bill in the finals, I love Bill though. Don't get me started on that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't agree with that. Darvin Ham wasn't the reason we lost. I think Dar was a good coach. You know what the problem was, right? It was AD. AD's the problem. He couldn't score on Joker, if you want to be honest. AD took games off, if you want to be honest. And another thing is Bron is old now. He's old. You want to know what it is for real, Spot? I almost broke the TV. Miss Money said she had to yell at me to go in the other room because I literally almost broke the TV. If LeBron took another 3-point shot, you are 6'8", 270 pounds, and nobody can stop you. What are you doing shooting these threes? He was 1 for 30. That's why we lost. Because of LeBron, bro. Why are you shooting these? See, Smile, you about to get me started. He's shooting threes like he's Steph. Bro, you missed every one of them. That just pissed me off. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? They had no answer for LeBron attacking the basket, bro. What are we doing? Anthony Davis, soft self. Dar did the best he could do. Now, what Dar should have did, he should have put Malik Beasley in the game every now and then sporadically because Malik Beasley could have shot them threes. We needed some three-point shooting. D'Angelo Russell should have been benched, and that's what Dar should have did. That's where he went wrong. But they were trying to resign him. It's a whole lot to that. Now then they stopped caring. It was too late. But Austin Reeves, I think we losing him. Austin Reeves, at the end of the game, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like what I saw in LeBron or AD. I was like, at the end of the game, I'm like, give Austin Reeves the ball. Give him the ball. He needs the ball. Like, I didn't care, bro. I feel like it's not on this, and his dog's the first year coach. That was on LeBron, and that was on AD. AD's we need to trade AD today. Get AD out of there. We could go get Dame time. We can go get somebody else. Now, you can't replace that height and all that. I get it, but he's too soft, bro. He gotta go. I like Dar, though. Dar did the best he could, bro, with that team. We should not have beat the Warriors. We should not even have made the playoffs for real, if you want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But and the Browns look just so old, but we'll talk about that another time. Bradley Beal will be fire with the Lakers. He will be very good. But Dame time will be different. Dame shoot from 30. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting like Steph, bro. He's the second best shooter in the game. Arguably, bro, you can put Dame up there as a good enough three-point shooter up there with Reggie Miller. Dame time will be stupid. What they should not do, though, the Lakers better not damn sign no damn Chris Paul. You better not. We don't want him. No, 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 no. Do not sign Chris Paul. I might be out. If they sign Chris Paul, I might have to take a year off. I'm seriously. I don't know. He's 38, 39. Leave him alone. No, he can come off the bench. I'll be having him off the bench. Jokic is different, but he ain't messing with Shaq. Facts, Monk. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right, y'all, my bad. I didn't even mean to stay this long, man. Y'all get me excited, man. Y'all my peoples, man. Y'all enjoy y'all night, boy. We're going to talk another time, all right? This is DeFi Crypto Show with Muddy Mo. Y'all hit that like, all right? Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Beep.